Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Edition, the absolute bestest ever art challenge show that has ever existed. Today we are delving into the depths of Canada. The snow and the maple syrup is dripping. And we are talking about the Canadian Shield. Was that pretty good, Booster? Did you like that?
That was terrible. I hated it. It needed a big Canadian accent. Canadian, eh? Something like that.
It
You know?
went like,
Oh, the mousse
good.
and the maple syrup, eh?
Some brewskis and some hockey, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah. Hockey.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here.
Professional
We're
voice
looking
actors.
forward to
Yeah.
today's show. We got Canadian Shield, which is a cool looking character. We're going to have some of our artists here putting it down to paper. We got a couple of return faces, which is nice. And we're going to get right into that here shortly. But first things first, always check out those links down below. We do appreciate you guys getting involved with us. And keep in mind, we're live streamers. We're not actually YouTubers. We don't upload stuff. So hit that share button. And if you want to come on and either be on the show here and be an artist, or you would like to come on to one of our other shows and have just have your voice heard, or just have a chat, definitely hit up my Twitter and come on in. So the first thing we need to do, of course, is introduce the most amazing pie master that's ever existed. He lives
Which
down
one?
in that mythical land called Sri Lanka. How you doing, Booster?
Sri Lanka. I don't even know what that is on the map. Why you
It-
insult me this way?
It's an island. It's on the tip of India.
I'm on a different island, silly.
Yeah, I know. So how you doing today, man?
Oh, I'm spectacular. I'm on my very favorite show of all time.
Oh, that's good. I thought it was It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia was your favorite show.
I'm on my second favorite show of all time.
And Watchmen doesn't fall into that at all? You sure?
Oh, you can fuck off.
So cool.
Fuck that show.
Yeah. Well, Booster, today we're going to be doing a very community day. Of course, you guys know Rick Piper, and I'm going to come back to Rick here last. But of course, Rick has been around a long time. Everybody knows Rick. He's very helpful with a lot of people on the channel, try to support them, and so it's very much a community day. We appreciate you guys being in here, and we're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun. Now, I'm going to come down the line and say hi to our artists. So first things first, we got a returning face. We have the Jiminy Cricket with a proper working camera. Hi, dude.
Hey.
Yay!
Hello.
We
It's not really
finally
my
made
face. It's more like my hand.
Well, that's okay. That's all we need is your sexy hand, because
Hi,
we
how
know
you
there's a
doing?
lot of sexiness
Nice to
behind
see you
it.
guys again.
Nice to
Yep.
see you too.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah, doing well. Good to be back.
yeah, very good, and I hope you had happy holidays, right?
I did very much. Thank you.
Sweet, dude. So we're doing the Canadian Shield today. Now, of course, you looked at your reference material and stuff. What do you think you're going to throw out? You're just going to go classic? Because, one of the things you guys know Jiminy does really, really well is he catches action incredibly well. It's like it just impresses me every time I see it. So what kind of action pose are we going to have?
very good. I mean,
He
he's
is-
very good at showing women being beaten. I love
He
it.
is good at that. He is really good at that. Yeah.
Absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
So nobody's beating him at doing that sort of thing?
Yeah,
I might,
you think you missed the joke.
I might draw a female Canadian Shield being beaten. That
There you
might be a
go.
draw.
There you go. And
There we
she
go.
she should be being beaten by the proper actual captain, which is called America.
Ah,
Yeah.
Captain America
Oh, no.
versus Canadian Shield. Gender bender.
I've always supposed to be promoting Captain Canada. Canadian Shield. Shit.
Captain Canada. I win.
Oh, no. I'm
I
always
win
throwing it up.
life. Yes,
Such a
baby.
Man,
That's what you call
Sorry,
subliminal
Ready.
suggestion.
let's start. I got done.
He's excited. He's
Oh.
excited. All right, cool.
Oh, no.
Then, of course, other than Jiminy, we also have ourselves the one and only Eric that has ever existed, more than Eric the Red, more than Leif Erikson. We have Eric Hawkins. Hey, dude.
Hey, some of my favorite Vikings. Good going.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a New Englander. We actually have Leif Erikson Day. We celebrate it.
Also,
Yeah.
Oh, I know about that because of SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, yeah,
No.
it's just a weird little thing about New
Yeah.
England, right?
Dinga dinga durgan.
Mhm.
that's a
I don't-
Swedish chef.
Yeah, that is. Muppet
That's
Show
what
is
they
pretty
that's
awesome.
what they say on
Uh,
that SpongeBob episode with their Leif Erikson there.
I'm glad that SpongeBob has informed your
Yeah,
youth, Booster. It explains quite a bit.
yeah,
It kind of does.
yeah.
But anyway, Eric, what's your plan for the Canadian Shield, brother?
Well, since I'm almost Canadian. I was
Oh.
born in Detroit, even though I live in St. Louis, so I was almost born in Canada. So I think I'm going to go with a Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves theme
Mhm.
with him naked in the lake in the waterfall.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. We're
Or
going to
maybe
get
not. Maybe I'll do
Something
totally
for the
different.
ladies.
something for the ladies. We're going to get Canadian
Mm.
Shield bum. That's very nice. It's very nice. Now, how would a Canadian say bum, Rick?
A boom.
Boom.
Bum?
Yeah, bum,
Well,
as
you took
in
it a boom.
derriere,
Yeah,
as in
bum.
ass, buttock.
Buttocks? Bum? You bum?
Okay, all right, fine. That wasn't cool at all. That wasn't very Canadian. You don't sound Canadian, Rick. You're not living up to expectations. All
Not
right,
Canadian
fine.
enough, Rick.
Well,
Well, I
anyway,
can try and channel my Bubba and Doug McKenzie if you want.
I don't know what that means, but rock on. So cool, Eric. I'm looking forward to nakedness. This is PG-13 plus 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 plus, so we're good to go with that. Of course, you guys know we also have El Rodimus Flash is in here with us, and I do believe this is a movie which I saw, and I can't remember the name of it though. That's a character
No,
from a
it's,
movie.
it's just a stereotypical Canadian, eh?
Oh,
Eh?
okay. All right, cool. Yeah,
Eh?
Drinking some the bats, eh? Watching some hockey.
yeah, there you go.
Kooky. What
But there
say
was
kooky.
like the only famous Canadian
Sorry.
movie ever that had two drunk Canadians in it. It was like
It'd
a
be
dumb
Strange Brew, eh?
Strange
Or
Brew
Jedi.
A.
One of the two.
Yeah, that's right, Strange Brew. Yeah. So what's your plan for the Canadian Shield today, brother?
Well, I've never drawn a geological formation, so it'll be interesting.
Sweet. All right then. I don't know what that
Well,
means.
Google it.
I'm
Just Google Canadian Shield. It's a thing.
Oh, it's a Shield mountain range. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay.
It's where the Earth's crust is actually exposed.
Oh, Rick, is that
Canada.
copyrighted?
Uh-oh,
no.
Rick.
Oh, I'm
Is that
looking
where the
it up.
Canadian Shield gets his Canadian Shield powers from?
No.
No, he doesn't. He
No,
gets
but the landmass is where it got the name from, but not where you get his powers from.
Oh, so you did take it off the mantle. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. All right, El Rodimus, we're going to be enjoying your mountain today, for sure. Of course, we also have in today with us the most amazing and polite and sweet and just honeysuckle man you've ever met in your life, John Dillard. Hi, John.
Oh.
God,
Hey,
you're
what's going
rude.
on, boys?
Oh,
You
that's
ready to
wow.
put the women
live.
and children to bed and go draw some mother shield?
Yes, that's right. That's right. This is don't
Mhm,
be
mhm.
shy. This is an adult show. The kids don't belong in here. We just certainly hope they're not in here, guys. Do keep in mind we always
This
do
ain't
this
your
show as adult.
grandpa's
I'll tell you what I'm
drawing,
going to
baby.
do. I've read the Shield, and I'm going to do one of the most iconic images from the Shield book, and that is the Shield walking down the road.
Oh, sweet. The
Seems-
Shield walking
Oh.
down.
Seems to
the
happen quite a
road.
bit in the book. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it
Will
happen
we
to
have
sad
any?
piano music like in Hulk?
And
I
well,
was on the fence of whether I was going to draw him walking down the road or perhaps walking down the aisle of a supermarket. I
Oh,
think
there
the
you
road
go.
is more dynamic.
That would be cool too. I
Yeah.
think that would be very dynamic. Now, I was promised by someone I was going to get some buckler Easter eggs. I was promised.
Well, I mean, it's really hard for me to not include the buckler in anything, so I'm sure it's going to be in there.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We're getting a
Mhm.
double dip. Double dip. Now, of course, Booster, we also have another artist has popped in, and he's gracing us with his presence, and I'm all on Twitter. It's quite nice. You guys know
Hal
that.
Comics.
Yeah, it is Howl Comics. How you doing, dude?
Hello there.
Howdy, eh? Someone left the door open. I just walked in.
Yeah, no, that was me. I left the door open. We're in Canada after all. You know the subject matter. What are you thinking of banging out today?
I don't know. Rocky and Bullwinkle Canadian?
Yeah, dude.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I don't know. I might hit up the big boy, but I'm having trouble sharing my screen.
No, you're not. You look just fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we see you fine. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I mean, it's a blank sheet, but I mean, we see it. You're using the what is this called? Autodeck Sketchbook.
Yeah, Autodesk.
Autodesk.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hmm.
It's like Photoshop, but for retards.
Oh, there you go. That's what I need. Maybe
But for
Booster could
Canadians.
upgrade to
Okay.
that. Get it? Upgrade
I don't. Why would I do
Upgrade.
that?
to
Why would I do
retard.
that?
That's true. Yeah.
Funny.
Now I'm kind of curious because today you guys know that Booster does draw along, although he's been very
Yeah.
slack and lazy lately. He's not going to do that today. He's going to give us a Canadian Shield. But you guys know there's always some kind of Ezra Miller reference because he was absolutely obsessed. But he's broken up. It has been a
It's
hard
true.
breakup.
Yeah, it's the thing is,
It's very
Ezra's a bit of a pufter,
A little
and
bit.
Henry
yeah.
Cavill, and
I thought that's why you
Henry
liked him.
Cavill is an absolute Chad. So my PP is only for him now.
So there you go.
Chad Cavill.
There's been a falling out, which I
Yeah.
hear is a real problem in the homosexual community. So sorry for that.
Ezra Miller, he liked to
Oh,
weird thing with his
Stop.
fingers and goats. I wasn't into it.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm just kind of curious who's next after Henry Cavill. Who's it going to be? Who do you guys think it'll be? Toby Maguire, maybe.
Ooh, no. No.
No,
I'd
probably
just be
more like-
crying after 6 every time, going, Uncle Ben. I don't know.
That's true. That's fair point. That's fair point. All right, cool. Well, Hal, very happy to have you
It'll
in
be
here,
like
man.
the work, don't
Looking
worry.
forward to seeing what you're going to do with it. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, that brings me over to Cross. How you doing, dude?
Good, very good.
He's doing very good. He's going to be doing a little drawing himself. Of course, he's not going to be in the straw poll, but he's going to draw along and give us his character. He's got that flag there, which is I'll allow it today. Cross, we're going to talk to you about your comic momentarily, of course, as we always do. Although this show is mainly about showing the art, but nevertheless, Cross, we need to kick it off though. We need to start it. You see, and these guys need a
I feel-
countdown to do that.
To kick it off, we need the Canadian anthem.
We do.
Oh, Canada, we stand on God for thee.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
And I don't
very,
remember
very.
There's
Right.
actually words other than "Oh Canada" in that.
I
song?
didn't know that. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
Canada,
Canada. Oh, Canada. I thought that's what I agree. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded nothing like Crash Test Dummies.
No. I love it when El Rodimus dates himself. I love it. All right, Cross, you got to give us a countdown so these boys can start. Go ahead.
Okay, now you need to be starting to get your own in 3, 4, 2, 1. And I put an Aussie accent in there.
Yeah, that.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you're a fake
No.
Canadian girl.
Not drawing.
You're a fake Canadian girl. Damn it.
There we go. How was that, Chis? How was that countdown?
Oh, actually, it wasn't horrible. If he pulled off the
Pretty good.
if he pulled the Canadian accent off,
I mean, he's
I
stuck
li-
to
yeah.
the bit, right? He's stuck
Yeah.
to the bit. I think that's the best countdown we've ever had on the show.
it might well be.
Which
It
isn't
might well
saying
be.
much because our countdowns are shit.
Yeah, well, and he was trying to play on
called
the
an
fact
anthem.
that Canadians are a bunch of idiots, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
I do. Anyway, go ahead and start, guys. And I'm going to go over and take a look at the chat, and then I'm going to come back, and Rick and I are going to take a look at his project. So let's go see who's in the chat first. All right, now, we got a bunch of people in here. Ooh, goodness gracious. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being in here. Boy, they're chatting away too, dude. Let me see here. Evan Hotep has been made a moderator because he asked for it, and I gave it to him because he's a fellow board gamer. So, got to keep the love together. We have...
Nepotism.
yeah, it is nepotism. Oh, dude, I'm all about nepotism. Absolutely.
We love Nip.
We love that.
It's our favorite thing.
Favorite thing.
Yeah.
We have a new face I haven't seen before. No one. Normal McDonald voice. Board games more like board games. Oh my God, those are fighting words,
Oh.
sir.
No McDonald.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. He made a mistake. He
Hilarious.
fixed it. Now, but hold on a second. Before I go any further, I'm going to cover the chat, guys. Don't worry about it, and we'll get to talk to Rick too. And I'm just letting the art flow so you can see as they're starting out here. But Booster, sir,
Oh no.
I have a bone to pick with you. Major
Apparently,
bone.
Chester has a bone to pick with me. He announced it in the hangout before
I
the
did.
stream even started,
I did.
but wanted to start live because we need those sweet super chats.
We do. We don't even have super chats, but yeah.
He's gonna give you that big O bone.
Yeah, the big
Yes.
O bone.
All right.
Yeah. All right, okay.
Which bone
Lay
is
it
it?
on me
The
then,
bunny
Chester.
bone?
On me then.
Rick, you should write it down first, and then read it in your head, and then make a decision. Okay. But anyway, so Booster, here's my bone to pick.
Yes.
See, Booster went and he he went
This
and
is my bone pick.
yeah he suggested a movie to me, and I watched it
Yes.
with my wife.
Oh
Yes.
boy, which movie?
It's
Was it
called
Caligula?
No, God no. It's
Oh,
called
Klaus.
Neil
Klaus.
Breen?
No, hold on now. It's called Klaus.
Oh,
You really
that was
didn't
halfway
like
decent
Klaus?
movie.
Now,
Halfway decent.
I have to say that is probably the best Christmas movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, stop it.
Wow.
No,
That's
no.
Oh, well,
I
what's the bone?
loved it. I loved it,
Yes.
and you made me
Yes.
cry, you bastard.
Oh my god.
Oh, it is great, isn't it?
That is an
It's
excellent,
beautiful.
excellent. And Jiminy is disagreeing with me, and
I
I'll
am
give him
glad
his
you like it.
voice. So just 1 second. Well, what I'll say about it.
Don't let him speak about it.
No,
Don't let
it
him
was
say bad things about it.
beautifully done. It was funny. It was really great Christmas movie. I loved it. And one of the things that I caught from the writers, which keep in mind if you haven't seen that, go check that movie out. It's worth watching. But
Yeah.
the writers are super clever in that because there are a lot of little references in there. Because with the name of Jesper, the kind of lead postman character, of course, which would bring you back to, of course, that would bring you back to Loki, and of course, his wife's name Lydia, which comes up in the story. I won't give any spoilers, which of course bring you back to the same meaning as Frigg. Now, of course, Loki and Frigg have a very direct reference to one person, and who is that? It's Odin, of course, the wife and his opposed pseudo brother, Tom Hiddleston. And of course, as you may or may not know, Santa Claus is actually just a modern interpretation of Odin, right? So that was a very clever little thing. There's a lot of other clever things. Very clever movie, super clever, which I appreciate. Plus, it was just masterfully done, I think. So there's my bone to pick, bastard. You made my eyes water.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna come at me and tell me that Klaus was shit. I would have just left the hangout just right now.
Oh, no,
I'm
dude,
done with him.
it's
I'm done with him.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
It
Yeah.
is a very good movie. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, you have no excuse to not watch it.
Yeah.
Right meow.
Yeah. Anyway, there's
After this show. What's our show first?
There's my bone to pick. So let me catch up with the chat real quick so I can get over and talk to Rick. Evan Hotep says, "I'll squash you, no one." Thank you. He's defending it, and he's been given a wrench, so watch out. Evan is always a mod. That is coming from Dark End Link. All right. Let's see. They're having fun in the chat, which is cool. Dark End Link says, "I don't trust Evan with mods, as he told me Cross Comics was selling COR stuff, yet he ended the stream anyways." Interesting. Controversy, or not. Let's see. Cross says, "I couldn't find it at any time." All right, there you go. He's giving an answer. Bullet, my favorite person who loves me so much. He says, "Look at these coomers." I don't know what that means. I probably shouldn't have said it out loud. Shaming my head.
I won't. Do you want me to explain it, or
is it a word? It probably has a meaning. What the hell is a coomer?
It's a very new term.
Is it? What does it mean?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a person who is addicted to porn.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's Booster. He's definitely a coomer. He has a wife. It's a pillow. He said.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Bullet says, "Is there room?" Dude, there most certainly is room. Throw Bullet a link, dude. He's a Canadian. You should get him in here.
I did. I crawled up in his DMs. He hasn't responded to me. He didn't even leave me on scene. He didn't even have the good gracious to leave me on scene.
Well, he's probably just letting you hang because he thinks it's funny. But DeWolf says, "There's room. Get in here." Hey, doing DeWolf. Eric's
Yeah.
in
On it,
here.
baby.
He's also doing something. Let me try to catch up real quick. Curious 2A. Aloha. Well, aloha to you, sir. We got Sci Fantasy. What's this week's DNQFE? Well, this week is Canadian Shield by Cross Comics, and of course we got the creator Rick Piper right here with us, and we're going to talk to him as soon as I can catch up. A lot of inside chats. Some of the guys. We got Brian Hawkins. Hey, how's it going on, dude? We get a lot of inside conversation. They're complaining that I gave a wrench to Evan. I do apologize. Not. Let's see here. That's cool though. There's a lot of good conversation in here. It seems that Model is still contemplative, which is nice. Sheldon Martin's in here. This is awesome. Joshua Hughes, awesome. The best troll ever. Ezra Caleb West, nice. You got Bill in here, Argos Creation. You got Lonely Gamer. Hope I'm not missing anybody. I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. Can I get a founder role? Okay.
No, don't give them anything.
I won't give them anything. I've been told not to.
Good.
I have
You're
no
not allowed anything.
Netflix. Oh well, Lonely Gamer says. Yeah, no. If you guys can find that Klaus
Yes, you
movie,
have to pirate it.
it really is really good. I think you'd enjoy it.
It's one of the best. I'm putting it on like my yearly thing to watch on Christmas now.
Yeah, me too.
And the only
Actually,
other,
me
all the
too.
way.
Yeah.
the only other movie I've ever watched every year for Christmas is Bad Santa.
Oh well, no, I watched the classic stuff with the kids, of course. But Jiminy, you balked at what I said, and that's cool.
Yes.
But I actually think that is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I'm
Can't
not
be.
joking.
It can't. Oh,
Well,
man.
give me a better
It's a,
example.
won- it's a Wonderful Life.
Oh well, see,
You can go all the way.
no, it's. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a Santa Claus
Let's put it
story.
this way.
Let me be more
in
specific.
60 years, will Klaus still be watched every year?
I hope so.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
hope
so.
so. Yeah, but
By
no,
me.
I
It's a
meant
movie,
maybe I
so-
should specify and say Santa movie. Maybe that is
Oh,
easier.
your favorite Santa movie?
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
I still think Santa Claus is Coming to Town is better.
It is
Oh,
good,
it's so
man.
good.
Those
Now
was
it's a half hour.
Baskin Rand
claymation.
or Rankin Bass? What was they called? Those guys?
Rankin
Yeah.
Bass.
Santa Claus
Yeah,
is Coming
Rankin
to Town.
Bass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rankin Bass. Yeah.
There's motion capture things that they did. No, it's not one called
Oh
motion
yeah,
capture. It was
those
called.
movies terrify me.
Those are good. Though. They really are well done.
They're
They're
kind of scary, but they're
super
cool. They're really well
professional.
done.
Yeah. But
I
anyway,
don't like their soulless eyes.
right. All right, guys. Now, of course, you see the artists are just kind of ripping along. I'm going to start actually showing off the art now. And I'm going to start with Howl because I always start to the right. Well, my right. I guess it would probably be your left. Things are mirrored, I
Start
do
with the best.
believe. So I'm going to leave that on Howl for a little bit. But what I am going to do is come over and chat with the Rick Piper. How you doing, dude?
Piper.
I am doing great.
All right, Rick. So we're doing your character, Canadian Shield. Now, we had you on the show. We did a full standard fan speak interview with Rick. So you guys can go
Cool.
check out that episode and you can get all your information on it. I will bring up real quick for the viewers here so you can take a look at the page. Yeah, he's doubled his money since I talked to him a few days ago, so good on you. The Canadian Shield here has got a bunch of people helping. We're working with him, just particularly John Dillard. This is a John Dillard cover right here as well. He's got a whole bunch of information. He's got a bunch of stretch goals, and he's got some insert pages as well. I wish he had a little dialogue, but we got some coloring. Who's doing your coloring again? I think it was Raven, right?
Yeah, Pope Raven.
Yeah. And we also George Gatsis was doing a miniature render for him. George's pretty good at that actually. So that should be cool.
Excellent.
The page looks nice, and of course we're going to see this cool art coming out today. Yeah, I like it. It looks nice. Looks fun. Rick, now I'm not going to go through the whole spiel that we did the other day here, but I do want to get maybe a little bit more information. Now, your hero is a Native Canadian, excuse me, or he's a Native American, out of time.
First people, Dave.
He is First Nation, yeah. Of course, I'm not Canadian, so we call them Injuns. Nevertheless, you're First Nation person. Tell me, what I'm assuming he lived in teepees and he was, or what have you. So tell us a little
As
bit
they
about
do.
him before he became attained by God. Go ahead.
Oh, well, he like I've said before, he's either Mohawk, I should say, or Iroquois. Just settle one. But you're right. He
So he's
probably
over toward
lived
the New
in a
York area.
teep-
All right. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Casino.
the Hamilton, my area, the Hamilton, Ontario area,
Yeah.
Brantford
Ontario.
area,
Yeah. Sure.
Toronto. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, as you said, he probably grew up in teepees, living in teepees. He's had some contact with the white people, as it would have been said in his day.
Sure.
Um,
The white people.
he would have seen horse buggies and all that sort of thing. You know, but he did probably hunting for his tribe and all that back then.
Sure.
One of the ways that he became respected in this tribe. But tribal minister came along and preached the gospel, and he accepted it, and he
Sweet.
was shunned by his people because of accepting the God of the white man.
He's a betrayer.
White
What did they do to his squaws?
Pardon?
His squaws. He must have had one or two of them. He's good Indian brave. He must have had a couple of squaws, and of course, that means that possibly in the future, guys, there might be some little baby Canadian shields running around that could come back, and ooh, it could be an evil version of him. He has to fight his own son that he didn't know he had. I just wrote a chapter.
Uh-oh. Bam.
Squaw means wife,
Uh,
female.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
The best thing I ever heard.
I'm not going to have him married.
Rick, take
before
notes. What are you doing?
I'm not going to have him have been married before he disappeared from his time.
Oh, so he's
I
like
know that.
16?
He's probably early 20s.
Okay.
I don't know why he's not gotten married. I haven't worked out all the details. And of
Well, how
course,
much
Well,
Because
where
the rovers
exactly
way.
did he get shot? That might have something to do with it. That joke went over everybody's
but-
head. Oh well, fine.
yeah.
Go ahead. Continue.
And of course, he's also shunned by the white man too because he's Native American,
Mhm,
or
mhm.
Indian.
Damn white people. I know.
Seriously.
Because unfortunately, at the time, stuff like that was around.
Yeah, and then
the
but it
prejudice and all
it
that.
also wasn't around though, Rick.
You all know Canadians are bigots. So
Yeah.
That's true. All Canadians are bigots. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Thank you. I didn't
Just had to be
dox
said.
you. I almost did, but I didn't. Continue, Rick. We're listening, dude. Have at it.
Okay. So
I'm
he
not listening.
ends up in the church as you see at the beginning, and he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
praying for God's will, and that's when he disappears.
Ooh.
So,
So God
I have a
answered
question,
his
Rick.
call. Divine
So was he
mystery.
transported to the present? Is
No.
that the
So I'm sorry. I think the question was, can you tell us about the Canadian Shield before he was the Canadian Shield? You didn't
That's
answer
kind of
nothing.
what that's kind of what my question. Yeah. But he can give the layout. Let him give the layout, and we'll come back to my question. I get your angst though. I get it. So go ahead, continue.
Oh well. Do you want me to continue on?
Well, someone
he's transported to.
Someone put a question
Yeah.
to you. He said, "Where was he teleported?"
Yeah, he was teleported to our present day, and up in the middle of nowhere, because you don't want to put him in the middle of a downtown metropolitan area of today because
So Canada.
that'd be more
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
it'd just be a little bit of culture shock, but to
Yeah.
get him somewhat oriented in the time before strange things, especially with giving him a suit with all these miraculous powers, incredible powers.
From the future. God took it out of
Yeah.
a future laboratory. I saw the art. I saw it. I can show it again. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
let me show it. a future tech lab creates a super suit, kind of like America's Greatest Hero, and God gives it to him. Now we're talking about
Yes.
the God of Abraham, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here he's in the church, he's praying, and
So
then he's gone. Divine intervention. Da, da, da. Then he's flying. He's got to kill these people in a plane because they're bad. We got a colored version of. Oh, here we go. We're in the future, and they're building the suit, and then it's gone. It's gone, and he's got it. Looks cool. All right. Go ahead. Continue. I just shown the folks the pictures. Go ahead.
Not sure what else to say. Whatever people want to ask or whatever.
Okay. Well,
Rick,
now
what
Rick.
inspired you to do the Canadian Shield?
There you go.
What inspired?
Get him there.
Well, I'm a Christian, and there wasn't
Indian?
many Christian comic. Pardon?
Are you Indian?
No.
So you're engaging in cultural appropriation then?
Yep.
I guess so.
I don't think you
That's
can
what
write
he's
an Indian
doing.
book without being an Indian.
Yeah, seriously. Who are you to say what an Indian would do from past period? Are you from the 1800s?
Have you been to a casino?
Jimmy, stop bullying the poor boy.
These are hard-hitting questions that
They
I feel
are.
need to be answered.
They are. Yeah.
We need to know.
Bullies, absolute bullies.
Well, as for what inspired me, there's some Christian comic books out there, but most of them are stories rehashed or stuff. There wasn't no real superhero stuff, so I thought, why not create a Christian superhero?
Why has no one done any sequels to the Bible? That's what I'd like to know. Bible 2, Revengeance, something like that. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want in my comic.
Was the Old Testament all about revenge?
It was.
I don't know. I'm
Pretty much.
a fake Christian guy. I don't read any of
Taking
the.
out cities and whole
I
civilizations.
didn't read any of the original material. I only read the manga.
Oh, man.
Oh.
The manga. Bible the manga.
Continue, Rick.
Yes.
Well, that's in a nutshell what inspired me to create him. Well, I've created a whole universe of characters. A lot of people know.
You created a whole universe, you say.
Rick.
Why don't you go ahead and answer Chester's question about the Shield before he was the Shield? Then.
Yep. I'm still waiting.
I haven't gotten to all the details yet. I'm a little slower than the real God.
Rick?
Oh, Lord. Forgive him.
Lord, forgive him, indeed.
Rick, is this the first of several issues, or is this a all-in-one comic?
Yeah, this is the first of several issues. I've gotten 8 issues written at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Of his character. I've got 8. I probably got 30 different issues written on my different characters.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And are they all going to be in the same universe, or are they separate?
All the same universe. Eventually, my major 7 characters, as I say, are going to join up and be a team. Like my Justice League or Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. That's neat. And I should probably look at the Indiegogo, but when is this going to come out?
Right now it's the end says like March 7th, but I'm going to extend it for the other 30 days, of course.
Oh, good.
Oh, so, no, I should say February 7th, but then I'm going to extend it for the 30 days, making it March 7th.
Will it be in demand?
Yeah, as long as we make the goal, it will be in demand. For sure.
Fantastic. Awesome. So everybody go.
And delivery is expected to be, I put July of this year, but hopefully as long as things go well, it'll be hopefully May or June.
Wow. Very cool.
Because all the pages are drawn. John's just got a little bit more to do for the beefing up of the inks and the blacks. And Pope Raven is probably... And Raven is, I think, about a third of the way done the colors, maybe further.
Mm.
Oh, fantastic.
That's
Nice.
awesome, dude. Now, I am curious what his name is. Maybe, just maybe, it's something like Bezo Saka, or maybe it's Baso Saka.
Tonto.
What is his name?
His alter ego when the book begins is man like cougar.
Man, like, oh, that's what I
His
just
what?
said, by the way.
Probably in
Yeah,
the
see, I
dialect
knew
of
the question, the
Mohawk.
answer before I asked it. Yeah, it's in Mohican. That would be like a Bezo Saka,
Okay. So
man
what
like
is this
cougar.
again? Man like cougar.
Hmm.
I like
So he
cougars.
likes older women?
He does.
He likes older women?
He does.
He does. Got it.
Sweet.
Since he's
He
going
should
to be
be
an
running.
RBA.
He should be running with cougars. I like that name.
Oh, that would be running with
yes.
cougars, or
Yeah.
wrestling with cougars. Okay.
Oh man.
Mm.
This is a Christian comic, guys. Don't ruin it.
Hey, you're the one that's got the perverted mind, not me. I would talk about
I
wrestling. I
just
love
asked.
wrestling.
I didn't quite
Hulk
understand.
Hogan, all that kind of stuff. But you might want to make a reference in your second book. Of course, Man Like Cougar. Of course, the English American translation is fine, but you might want to put an actual Indian name in there somewhere. Eventually, you know what I mean?
Jay Silver
Yeah.
Heels.
Yeah, well, if I can find out how to write out what you said, I'll write it out.
Well, BEZOSKHA. Bezoska.
Okay.
Chester will send you a 5-page outline
I
explaining
will
the
if you'd like.
historical
I have no
meaning.
problem with it.
Oh shit!
You're just
Don't-
lucky
don't
that the
break the
Mohicans
trap.
at the top of the tongue. That's all.
It's a trap, Rick.
Don't do it, Rick. Yeah,
Okay.
give Chester an excuse.
Okay, that was D what?
No, that wasn't a wow. Wow. B as in a baby's bottom.
B.
Okay.
Oh, B.
E as in
imagine people
egalitarian. Z
Oh, boy.
as in a zebra.
Zumo. Oh.
And
Ezra
O
Miller.
as in octopi.
Okay.
S.
You spell like the count counts.
Thank you.
Ah,
K.
Okay.
as in
B.
KKK.
Okay.
Whoa.
A.
B.
Bezel.
B.
Ska.
BEZOKA.
Oh my
Eh?
God, Rick! It's 8 letters.
What?
Chester, you have to spell them in Canadian.
Well, everybody's talking, so it's hard to hear through the talking.
BEZOSKHA.
Okay. I wrote it down.
Okay, read it back to me. Read it back to me.
BEZOSKHA.
All right, we're
Zed.
good. We're good. The Z thing is you're out
There
your
we go.
damn mind.
Cool.
But all right then. I think it's a
Awesome.
letter. It's not a word. Damn British. Anyway, or there are many other choices. That's just the Mohican way. You would probably say something like that.
Yeah.
So we finally have it locked in. Then he is a
No,
Mohican.
he's Mohican. Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that, that's probably what I'll
He's the
go
last
for
of them.
because
He's the last.
We're creating Canadian Shield lore live on air.
I know, isn't that awesome? That is awesome. Now I could go do research and make sure it wouldn't be more specifically something. I'm just kind of off the top of my head, but
go
it's
do
going to be
research.
something very similar to that, Rick. Yeah.
yeah, I know a few. Well, I've known a few people from the Mohawk tribe around here. So
Sweet. Yeah. I knew a Lakota girl once. Biblically, like.
Yes, we know. Every time Chester mentions knowing a girl, it's always biblical.
Hey now. I've been
Tell the story
moving.
about how you ripped the guy's jaw off once.
A jaw?
By
No, I don't know. I've broken
Yeah,
a jaw once, but I never ripped one off. But
But it was
what'd you say?
by accident. It's always by accident.
Oh no, I blasted
Oh,
into
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I want to knock his ass out. Yeah.
Tell us about that time you smothered your grandmother with that pillow by accident.
You know, my grandma passed away, man. That's very upsetting. It was only 20 years ago.
And it was a fucking comedy.
Oh my God, Booster. Oh my God, dude. You're talking about somebody's grandma.
Oh, I was quoting the joke here.
Yes,
Such a nice street.
now I have to say, I've been white boxing everyone right along while we've been chatting, and everything's looking cool. We got some really good characters here, but I finally made over John Dillard, and it's like I didn't know the Canadian Captain Canada, what is it again? Canadian Shield. Yeah, I didn't know
Canadian Shield.
the Canadian Shield. I didn't know the Canadian Shield was of the Musai tribe.
Yeah, this is him when he enters his berserker mode. He actually grows moose antlers.
Really? I didn't know that. Rick, you've been holding out
Now
on us,
you
man.
tell us.
Oh, moose antlers.
Okay, everyone put moose antlers on him.
All right, I'm working on it.
How come you didn't tell us that, Rick?
It will be done.
Because it's not true.
Oh, damn it, Dillard.
Oh,
All right.
Dillard.
Well, this is what Evan told me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, it's Evan's fault. Sweet. All right.
All right, yeah.
Always
I can
blame
believe
Evan.
that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Blame Evan.
Of course, all joking aside, it is cool to see his character here, and another thing is cool. We don't see a lot of Native American characters actually. Let's think of who we have. We have Warpath, we have Tonto,
Dead.
Spirit from G.I. Joe.
Spirit.
Yeah.
That's right. There you go.
And
Running
Airborne.
with
Thunderbird.
dingoes.
Thunderbird dead.
Thunderbird dead.
Thunderbird.
I
Hey,
just-
yeah, Thunderbird.
Is Warpath
I
dead
just
too?
like names with running.
Warpath died, right? A couple times.
We have
Oh, Nathan
Mirage.
Explosion.
Mirage from the New Mutants, who's like a death woman. She's like a Valkyrie.
Ooh, interesting.
We have that the girl from Gen 13.
Oh, that's right.
can't
That's
remember.
right.
Rainmaker.
Yeah.
Rainmaker.
Yep.
Rainmaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rainmaker.
There was also the Justice League Dark had a native in there too, didn't they?
Dawn Star
Yeah, sure.
from
Yeah.
Legion
Yeah.
of Superheroes.
There's, I think, Nelavana or whatever of the Northern Lights. Was she native? That's
I
an
don't know.
older
Sure.
I don't know. Why not?
character.
Nathan
Also,
Explosion from Metalocalypse was a native.
Shaman from Alpha Flight
Yeah, I was,
Oh, yeah.
and his daughter.
Hey,
It makes
we're
sense.
forgetting about Lone Wolf.
Hey, that's right. That's right.
Hey,
Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf. Who's Lone Wolf?
by Doug
Brave
Garrett,
Star.
of course.
Brave Star. Remember the cartoon Brave
Oh,
Star?
Brave Star. Yeah, I remember that.
Pretty the horse with a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that was cool. That was cool. And
Right
Mike
there.
Miller didn't rip that off at all. Not even a little. Not even.
What about Billy Jack?
What?
Oh, Billy Jack.
Mike
Billy
Miller stole
Jack,
the robot horse
baby.
with a gun?
No.
Billy Jack.
No, no.
He's so
did.
comics gay.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There's a bunch of them actually. That's pretty cool. We got another one. We have Man Like Cougar, Canadian Shield.
It's a Christian comic book, believe it or not. Man Like Cougar.
It is. Well, no, it is a Christian comic. This
I know,
is
I know.
right. We have the God of Abraham directly involved. He is affecting human events through a very buff
As he should.
Native American, as he should.
All right, Rick, is this canon
what?
Everything.
in the Bible? Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not in the Bible.
Now, of course, I am whiteboxing you, Rick, right now, so you can know that. And he's putting his character together. It's pretty cool. And there is a kiwi sitting upon his right fist. And I do believe the left fist should be coming down to absolutely explode him into pulp. Because this is what we do to
No,
booster
no, he
kiwis.
likes his bird friends.
Is he
Like
a
Lone
hippie?
Star.
Is Canadian Shield a hippie, Rick?
No,
Like,
Love bird friends.
he's probably taken out a few birds in his time to eat.
I see.
But it's
Maybe
not-
he's about to take out that kiwi to eat.
Ah!
There you go. There you go.
I think if you draw that, I'm pretty sure that's a hate crime. That's going to be a national incident, Rick.
That's right. International incident. New Zealand, Canada, breaking news. Will there be World War III?
I doubt it. With Canada and New Zealand involved, it won't even be a skirmish.
We'll
That's
write
true.
each other very stern letters.
Yeah, stern letters. Stern letters. Yeah, that's right.
And the Canadian has a navy. They have like one canoe, right?
At least. Oh my. We shan't pick on Canada any more than we have to, which is
Canada is
we
awesome.
have to.
So
Hey, they gave us John
Which is as
Candy.
much as you can.
Well,
Canada is the Nostra of North America.
there you go. There you go. Well, to be fair though, a lot of really good actors and comedians come out of Canada. It is.
Spawn.
Oh yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny place. You have
It
to have a
seems
good sense
so.
of humor to live in Canada.
Yeah, it's cold and there's lots of beer. They're
Yeah.
like a beer people. Kind of like Australia. They found a way. They don't need no whiskey. They don't need no wine. They don't need none of that. Just beer. Just beer. Yeah. And that's why they get all.
With the
That's why they get all that
Canadian Shield being from
Vegemite.
Canada. Since he's from Canada, does he partake in the marijuana?
No.
Marijuana.
No. Okay.
Why is that
He's a
legal
good-
in Canada
he's a
now?
good Christian. He's a good Christian. He doesn't do the devil's lettuce.
It is legal up there, right?
None of that wacky tobacco.
Is cannabis legal in Canada? Cross.
Oh, it's
Yes.
adultery, but God still hates
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
I didn't know that.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, they can keep Justin Bieber. We don't need that one. They can keep that one.
That's
Yeah.
a bad one.
Explains Justin Bieber and Jim Carrey.
And Captain
It's
Blackface.
really sad with Jim
Captain
Carrey, though,
Carrey.
isn't it? Don't you guys
Yeah,
think it's?
you can take Jim Carrey back. Yeah, he's a
Got a little
disgrace.
nutty.
But what about Ricky and
Yeah.
Julie? And they gave us Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
And,
Trailer
Yeah.
Park Boys, baby. Yeah, that's
and
good
we
stuff.
got Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Captain
There's a
Carey.
bunch of them.
Fuck.
I'm loving the Rocky and Bullwinkle howl. That's
Very cool.
really cool, dude. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of reminding me a little bit of because Gary Shipman has a project going on right now called Titan, and it's basically it's his take on Mighty Mouse is what it is, and it's so well drawn. That is a marketable character that he's got right there.
Mhm.
He's done a really awesome job with
Yeah,
that.
And we're in the year of the rat.
we
I
are.
look forward
It's
to seeing
perfect.
an actual animated cartoon based on Titan.
Yeah, no, so would I. That's what I mean. It's very marketable. That is a sellable IP for sure. It's just the look is just right.
Yeah, I bought it.
I hope at some
I
point
don't
he
buy
gets
anything.
together with what's his face, Doug Tenable, and they're able to, he's able to help with that IP pushing.
Yeah,
some way.
that's a fair point. We should give a call over to Doug and see if he's doing anything with Gary on that. I don't even know what it's up to. How much has Gary made so far?
The last time I saw was around
Sure.
65.
65. Yeah, we should definitely give a call to Doug. Yeah, write that down, Booster. We need to do that.
It's all written down, baby. I got
Yeah.
all the details.
Because I bet you. No, I bet you he'd be happy to help Gary. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying the Rocky and Bullwinkle. I have not seen that since I was little, man. Do they still air Rocky and Bullwinkle on the TV anymore, or is it gone?
Oh, heavens no.
Well, I've
I
seen
haven't even seen it on.
fairly recently, but I mean, not in the last year, but the last 5 years I've seen it.
All right.
They even
Cool.
play it on like a
Word up.
Boomerang.
You can what?
Oh, like Boomerang, where it's a Cartoon Network, but for like older cartoons. I
Oh,
don't even know if they played it on that. Maybe.
oh, I don't even know what that is. That's cool though. But there's a lot of that
Yeah.
stuff these days in there. There's a lot of ways to find stuff, and you can spend a lot of money on streaming services. It seems it's only getting worse.
Yeah.
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 Oh my god, why is drawing so hard?
Why is drawing so hard? I'm sure we could allow these guys to go into dissertation about that. Would someone like to sum that up into one sentence for Booster, please?
Talent.
Oh, he went down to the word. Now,
The one time I wasn't listening to Booster. I swear, Booster, I normally listen to you.
Magic.
I'm
I
back.
kind of dealt with that, but I'll take the compliment.
Yeah. Now I'm back to white boxing Jiminy Cricket here, and
I would listen to Booster.
dude, It's awesome. He is Canadian Shield, the Mountie version. And why is this screaming John Cena?
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is, dude. It's John
Okay,
Cena
guess what?
as the Canadian Shield in a Mountie
Well,
hat.
we got someone to play him in a movie.
We do. We got it.
John Cena and pigtails.
There
Perfect.
you go.
John Cena
Yeah.
is the Canadian Shield.
Yeah, John Cena has a Mohican. That's what we need.
Time's up.
There you go.
Oh man!
That's right.
Put him
right.
in a mohawk. That'd be great.
Well, you know, to be fair, most people in North America have some Indian in them, right?
Especially
I'm straight.
Yeah, Pocahontas has got 1,124th in her.
Mhm.
There you go.
Matt.
Just like Pocahontas.
Shut up, Pocahontas. But when he said that, my wife about lost it, dude.
That was the greatest thing of all time.
It was epic,
he's
dude.
a funny guy. He is
Yeah.
very funny.
Shut up, Pocahontas. Yeah, that was great.
I swear, if he wasn't a businessman, he would have been a stand-up comedian. He's amazing.
He is funnier than I thought he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason he's on TV, he was on TV.
Yeah. I never watched The Celebrity Apprentice though. Any of you guys watch it?
No.
I saw it a couple times, but never got into it really.
If that
Are you drinking?
you like my Trump?
He's doing a
No.
Trump impression.
No, I wish I was drinking, but I'm not. I'm never doing that again. Remember, I'm never drinking again.
Yes, you made a promise, and we're going to hold you to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you might dehydrate if you never drink again. You know.
Thank you,
Canadian
Rick.
humor.
Why do you do
Canadian.
this to me?
Evan Hotep says Bubbles is the best Canadian. All right, rock on. We got Ezra Caleb West saying Corner Gas was a fun Canadian TV show. All right. Lonely Gamer is keeping an eye on things in here. Junkyard Dunn says nice Rocky and Bullwinkle. I agree, dude. Let me see. Joshua's girlfriend, Kat, is so lucky. I think you might want to inform Kat about her being someone's boyfriend. Let me see here. Sorry, my mistake won't happen again. No problem. Huh?
Kat is someone's boyfriend? Congratulations.
Hey, good for you.
Stunning and brave.
Nice.
This chat's just kind of going at each other, just enjoying the art, so it's okay. It's all right.
Yeesh.
There is some cool art. Erotimus has moved on to a second picture.
Of
Oh my
course he
god.
has.
Not bad. Dagnabbit.
So what are we doing with this one here, Erotimus?
A little William Shatner, if you will.
Oh, another Canadian.
Captain of Canada.
Captain.
A Canadian.
Service.
Yeah, dude. Now, William Shatner turned out to be quite a successful person. I mean, he had the success of Star Trek. T.J. Hooker was very popular, even though he might be memeable these days. But he was also in Boston Legal.
It was Heather Locklear.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Boston Legal.
Jenny
Yeah,
Craig.
that's
Yeah,
right, Heather
it's,
Locklear. Right, brother. Yeah.
Also, he had his own books that he had for TV series. there for a
Tech
while.
Wars.
Yeah, Tech Wars. Yeah, he had that show too.
Got away with killing his wife.
I'm sorry, William Shatner's Tech Wars.
Got away with killing his wife. That's pretty.
And he has that new hit show, The Mandalorian, where he plays Baby Yoda.
All the ladies love William Shatner as Baby Yoda.
Well, I haven't seen it. Does Baby Yoda speak? It seemed like a silent character to me.
He makes goos and ahs.
He talks.
Oh, okay. Now,
He makes baby coos.
Now, Booster told me that basically he's 50, but what they're doing is saying that the Yoda race grows up excessively slow, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
True.
that's
Pretty-
stupid.
It's quite dumb.
It's very dumb. You're taking
Well,
away
Yoda
the
didn't
whole.
become a Jedi till he was 100.
Like,
Yeah,
how
but-
does a race survive when it takes like 50 years for them to come out of infancy? What is that?
Yeah,
Like hundreds of years?
It's
See,
dumb.
there's more than one.
Yeah, but see,
Well, they're
that's
saying that's
dumb.
why the Baby Yoda, or Yodas in general, are so
Yeah, but-
rare, is because of the prolonged infancy.
Yeah, but see,
I
it's
mean,
still
Yoda's
Not many
dumb
of them survive.
because what you're
Wow.
doing is you're taking away the effect of his great age. Him being nearly a Methuselah, 1,000 years old,
Right. Yeah.
gives him
He may as well
great.
be a teenager.
Yeah, and half of that was as a teenager. It's dumb, dude.
It's
It's
not
not
Spoilers.
dumb. I
smart.
mean, if he's around for 700
He's not a
years or
baby.
800 years, how the hell could he get his ass handed to him so easily by Palpatine?
I know, right? I know, right?
Because Palpatine.
I mean, Yoda's
is
trash
awesome.
as a Jedi from 800 years old. Come on, dude.
Yeah, and they didn't even see it coming at all. It wasn't good, man. It
Mm.
wasn't good. And of course, none of the original movies matter at all because with this new wonderful movie, this the Fall of Skywalker or whatever it's called, in that movie,
Right.
of course, the Luke and all them they failed completely. They killed the clone and were so dumb they didn't realize it. And he's just been plotting and doing his thing. So needed Ray to fix
No,
that.
he's been force healing on like a moon for 30 odd years.
No. He's a clone. That was a clone that got
No,
killed.
no, he's the same guy. He lost his fingers in the explosion. That
Oh,
was it.
did he? All right, I was
that's all.
misinformed.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Dark Horse series, Dark Empire.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Where he was a
Nobody's
clone.
thinking of that, Rick.
But of course, Rick. To be fair, that was all extremely sarcastic. Yeah, that was.
Oh,
We
okay.
call that sarcasm.
When Chester gets called out on things, he says he was just being sarcastic or trolling.
Aha.
Let him fool you.
Oh no, I accept the mistake, but the effect is still the same. It takes away
Doesn't.
from the Return of the Jedi. Yes, it does.
Only if you let it.
Oh, Eric, I don't need no Gandhi crap out of you. All right. Sweet. Watching Captain Kirk come to life here is pretty neat, dude.
It doesn't take away from the holiday special or the 2 Ewok movies. So
You're
Star
right.
Wars is still safe.
What was that part in the Christmas special? Was it stir, stir, whip, whip, stir, stir, whip?
Or is it whip, whip, stir, stir, whip, 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 stir, whip, stir?
Oh, I loved Grandpa watching his porn. That was the best part, actually.
That was so creepy.
Oh.
And to realize that that's what it was now, it's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
it was
creepy,
for the
it's
whole family.
It is good for the
Just-
whole family. Yeah.
Look, when you live that long, you deserve to just be able to sit.
Like what? You're gonna look at like Al Bundy looking at a magazine of Biggins, and you're gonna say, "Oh, how creepy." Nah, it's just how it is.
Yeah, but it's Wookiee
Wookins.
porn. What's he looking at? Little Ewoks?
No, that was sexy lady, dude. No,
No,
it was
he was
sexy
looking
lady.
at human-
Oh, that's
lady.
right. There was that lady. Yeah.
Lady porn.
Yeah.
Is that Wookiee version of a furry, like a reverse furry? Because he's
Oh.
You always
It's a
keep trying to bring
fleshy-
furries back into the conversation. I don't know why.
It is an
He
obsession.
was a fleshy.
Ooh, wait,
the
ooh,
fleshies.
God. All right.
Will fleshies be in the Canadian Shield?
Well, since every human is made of flesh, yeah.
Ew.
This is a very cool thing you're doing here, though, John. I'm really liking it, man.
Well, this is like if Rick were to give me a free hand and just let me do what I wanted to do, this would be the Shield.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Unbound.
it is different now that you got the moose thing, and yeah, that's cool, dude. I like it. It's very cool looking.
And his shield is he's actually holding an actual shield, because that's always just baffled me that he never had a shield.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair point. I get the point. I get the idea though. He's shielding Canada, right? Yeah. I just don't know that there's much to save in Canada. It's kind of like just let it go, man.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons.
It's too late.
It used to be better, when I created the
Oh yeah,
It's like
but
running back into your
was something
running
to
back into
say.
your burning house to go save like your cup holders and stuff.
that's right. Yeah.
Make Canada great again.
Oh, Justin Trudeau has actually absolutely murdered Canada, dude. It's done. It's finished. Yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
But he's
Well,
so handsome.
hopefully he keeps messing up the way he does, and in the next 6 months to a year, we're back at the polls to get him out of there.
Hopefully. But then again,
You
they
realize-
just had an election and he held on. He lost his majority, but he held on.
Despite
Yeah.
the black
Oh, he
face.
got that blackface demographic.
That's right.
Blackface
right.
demographic, yes.
Did you guys ever
That's what I
notice
should run on.
that every time you
Vote
have
for
the
me, I'll do costumes.
oh, there you go. But every time you have the blackface type of controversy come up, why is it always a Democrat, a liberal?
Because Democrats are racist.
It seems
Yeah,
so,
it's their
doesn't it?
thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Hating on the peoples. You shouldn't hate on the peoples. You should just hate on Booster. It should be very specific.
I don't Tuesday. This is lovely.
Yeah. But
Booster's
it
a
is
lovely
ironic, I would say, that's the case. They're the ones yelling at us all the time. But they seem to be. Although I do attest that blackface is not always bad.
Oh no.
It's not.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Here we go.
It's not always
no,
bad.
in
It's
the
true.
house.
Please not
Why does
burn
Chester
my
always
Chester.
pick this hill to die on? I swear.
Sometimes
Can we ask Jiminy what he thinks of that?
Hill. Yeah.
what do I think about it?
What do you
Yeah.
think?
What do you think of Chester's comment?
Okay,
Chester comes up on a face cam next John and Quarter, right? He's got big black face on. He's got the red lips, and he's going, "Howdy!" What do
He
you
has a
think?
bone sticking
No,
through
see,
his
I wouldn't do
nose.
that. I might dress up like Luke Cage or something like that, or
Oh
Blade.
my god.
See, that's what I mean. If I'm going to take some character that I love and I want to dress like that character, what's wrong with it? Because I'm showing appreciation. There's no hate involved with that.
There's nothing racist about homage.
No, that's what I don't get. Because even with Justin Trudeau, we love giving that guy a hell because he's an idiot. But he was basically dressing up like some Arabic prince from 1001 Nights. He wasn't being rude.
That was the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it a lot.
He
He had like 3 weeks of apologies because they kept finding more pictures.
Oh wow.
He was supposed to be Aladdin.
Okay, Aladdin, whatever. I'm just saying that, but that's not being rude. He's just a character he likes. It's not mean spirited. There's no hate there. There's no racism.
Shit.
Well-
Cosplay is not consent, Chester.
Oh God.
Cosplay is not consent.
I personally think intent is what matters.
He intended to be racist. There you go, bam.
All right.
Yeah, my parents wouldn't let me dress up as my favorite wrestler when I was little, which was Papa Shango. And so I did it anyway when I was like 25.
Why wouldn't they let you do that?
Because it was a black witch doctor.
Sounds cool to me, dude.
Yeah, it was super cool. That's why he was my favorite wrestler.
Sounds like your parents said to a meeting.
Did your parents change their views when he became the Godfather?
No.
Like,
That's
son, you
man
can be
right
a
there
pimp,
that's
but you can't be a
done
witch
great
doctor.
things for the African American community.
Oh well. Whatever. I just don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen blackface that was done in a spiteful way, though.
What?
Well, I just don't know that I've seen it. It's very
Have you
rare to
seen
see
the
anyway.
governor of Virginia?
Well,
Have you seen the governor of Virginia?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, I've never had blackface in my life, and I've never seen anyone do it in person ever. But I'm just saying that it's rare, right? So what did the governor of Virginia do?
He dressed up in total blackface, like cartoony blackface, standing next to someone in a Ku Klux Klan outfit.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right.
Or he may have been the guy in the Klan outfit. He said both.
Yeah. One or the other. Yeah, they couldn't tell.
He's
But he was
waffled many times on that. He apologized. He's like, well, I had the hood and it was a party. And oh, no, that wasn't me. I was Michael Jackson or something. Oh, my God.
All right.
Yeah, that wasn't Michael Jackson.
So there's your example. All right, fine.
The hood was
You're
there.
done.
I just put it on.
I just personally
there's a
have
lot of
never
kids
seen it done
That just happened to
spitefully.
fit my
That's all.
head.
I mean, I was going to a
Yeah, I'm
cross
not white
burning,
enough,
so I had
not
to
white
dress
enough to pull off Michael
appropriately.
Jackson.
That's true. That's true.
So we're trying to promote a person's Indiegogo here.
We are. And of course, Canada is all about the diversity these days, and their Justin Trudeau is a multi-blackface offender. It's perfect. Canada Day. Oh,
He was just trying to relate to his
Canada.
constituency.
My home and native land.
Oh, it actually has more words. That's right. Someone told me that. Yeah. All right, back over here to Alan's piece, and it's really cool, dude. I love it's cartoony, but it's not cartoony. What would you call this, Alan?
I don't know. I've been on
Awesome.
the. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. I've been on the.
It's a
What
great
to
style,
call it.
though. It is a really good style, and I bet you.
It's like a nickname. You can't pick your own nickname. You gotta have other people pick your nickname.
Yeah, that's
I'll say
that's
that
kind
for
of
the side,
sometimes
too.
unfortunate, though.
Alan Tunes.
Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Yeah,
That's
but
why I'm not.
well, no, because I would imagine that it's difficult to find you as an artist, right? If that makes sense.
Nope.
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 Oh, all right. Well,
Mm-mm.
I'm wrong again, Booster. I'm just wrong all day long, Booster.
Mm.
Well, stop defending blackface, then you won't have this problem.
So Rick, what kind of powers does the suit have?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It gives him flight, as obvious, I think, or maybe not obvious. I don't know.
What?
Super.
Stop saying obviously.
No, obviously.
Well, I'm
And
just saying that because we're drawing with him in the air, you know.
well, does he control fire with the suit? Does he control blizzards? Can he teleport with the suit? Can he heal or regenerate with the suit? Can he create large bubbles which encase his enemy and allows him to pacifically, as is in Canada, not have to actually punch anybody? Something like that.
No.
Damn it, Rick.
He
Can you talk to Moose?
he's got
Meese.
super strength, super speed, durable. I said super strength. Like he can immune to the suit protects him from like bullets, you know, of all calibers.
Sure. What is his ranged attack?
Rockets.
He has rockets? Where? Where are the rockets?
No. He's protected from rockets. He doesn't
Rockets,
have
red
rockets.
flare. Hi. Okay. Where's it? What's his ranged attack?
Is it heat vision?
Probably a range attack would be using super speed to punch somebody at best.
That would be
He's
melee. Melee.
No. His ranged attack is he picks up trees out of the ground and chucks them at people.
Oh, so he's a that's he's a javelineer. All right, so he's got to be
And
the
he's actually
Canadian
very adept at
javelineer.
he can actually throw like a large boulder and hits like a very small target very far away. He's very good at his aim. I was told when I was inking the book to pay very close attention to how good of an aim he is.
So he was a proper bow hunter. Sweet.
Yeah, he's a marksman with a rock.
Yeah, that's a good question,
I like what
Rick.
Pixel said.
Where? Well, I'll get to that in a second. Well, you go ahead. What did Pixel say?
Oh, he urinates maple syrup. I like.
He
that.
urinates maple syrup.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a profit maker right there. Rick, where is his connection as Canadian Shield? Where is his connection to his First Nation-ness?
What do you mean exactly?
Well, I mean, does he got tomahawks? Does he have war paint? Does he
How's he
have
represent?
feathers sticking
Here
out
we
his
go.
ass? I mean, you know.
Well, what,
no.
is he
Owns a
mad that he came to the
casino.
future and all the Indians are almost extinct?
What do you talk about? There's more
Well, he
Indians in North America now than there ever was.
Oh, they're all on reservations, Chester.
And they're
Real
richer than you are.
casinos. Maybe.
And all of us. I don't get that comment because I know you're joking, but yeah, there are more natives in North America now than there ever were. They never shut
I don't
up.
believe that. Prove it.
That is definitely true, dude. It's
That's not
absolutely
true. That's false.
It is true, dude.
No.
Yeah.
I want to
they're
see
everywhere.
all the
No.
receipts.
You're a filthy liar, Chester. I'm calling you a liar.
Elizabeth Warren doesn't count.
I don't watch news. What are you talking about?
She's not a real Indian.
What?
Damn it.
And every black guy that says he's a Cherokee doesn't count either.
Oh well, dude, the
And
Cherokee they spread around quite a bit, but you know.
Apparently.
Everybody's a Cherokee. The Cherokee hate their own people. That's why they bred with all the white men.
Well, if you look at the Cherokee Council, they basically look like Europeans. They don't look Indian at all anymore. That's
Okay,
true.
I'm done.
I don't know that I care. Should I care?
You should care, you bastard. Come look at my thing. I even put effort in.
You did ya? Did ya?
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
All right. And just so you guys know, there are millions of Indians, by the way. All right, I'm coming over. Right.
I don't know. I've seen like
India.
17.
They're all in India.
Oh, there's billion.
Yeah,
over
are
there.
you talking dot, not feather?
No, I'm talking feather. There's well over 7 million Indians in America, dude. Anyway, Booster, so what we got here? Truth, justice, and the Canadian A? Okay. All right. Okay. It's all right. You know, there is a little problem. A little bit.
Rick.
There's a little bit of an inaccuracy here, Booster, that you're going to have to correct. You see,
What is it?
he is wearing a Boy Wonder mini cape instead of a cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're or a long cape. He's not the Boy Wonder. He's not the
who he is.
sidekick. He needs the long cape.
He has. That's.
No, he's got a short cape.
He has a short cape. Clearly, you haven't been paying attention, Chester.
Yeah, the
Right.
Canadian Shield's cape only goes to his mid back.
I'm looking at it right
Well,
here.
well,
That
well.
is a full length. That is a full length cape.
I will-
Full length.
I
I'm looking
am
at
looking this up.
it
I am
right
looking
now,
this up.
dude.
I drew from the right.
Oh, that wasn't actually
Oh.
done by Rick Piper. That was done by
That's
George Gatson.
George. So George is bad George. Because up here, it changes length. It is waist side, and then it's in knee size, and the Canadian Shield has bulges. Ooh, he's a bulger.
It comes to about his
Buttock.
the bottom of his butt.
Yeah, buttock.
No, it doesn't. That's not how you draw it.
Tell him how to draw his own character.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
That's why I
come
was
up. And,
hired. Yeah.
no, it is a short cape. I do apologize because I was looking at George's George's
apologize.
thing. Yeah.
I should apologize. Disgraceful.
I've been wrong
Chester,
all
I
day,
need to
dude.
apologize to you.
I'm having a bad day, man. I'm wrong a lot today.
No,
You
I
owe
apologize
a
to
lot of.
you.
You owe a lot of people a lot of apologies today, Chester.
Well,
There
it
is
is.
6.6 million Native Americans in America.
What did I just say? Yeah.
7. So I mean, I
Okay,
apologize.
here's my
You're
one.
correct.
He's right about one thing. Okay, fine.
Oh God.
We'll let you have this one.
Okay, so when was the so let's see, from the time the Indians were nearly wiped out till now, they're only at 6.6 million.
Uh-huh.
And how many white people are there in the United States?
Oh, many more, and they are so lucky for it. Look what we did with that country that was just laid natural, nothing built on or nothing used. We came in and made it something.
Chester.
But of course, if you look at the earlier populations, they never had huge numbers anyway. Of course, they were,
Well, they say it could have been
hunter-gatherer type.
between 2.1 million and 18 million.
Yeah, the numbers are certainly on the lower
That's
side.
a big
too.
gap.
Yeah, it's definitely lower because they were hunter-gatherers. There were no really city dwellers amongst them. Those don't tend to be very big. Now, we do know if you go back to the Anasazi or some of those other groups, and especially what we call the Aztec, which originally started in America and ended up moving down into Mexico, of course, those might have had much bigger numbers, but those tribes were completely wiped out by that time in North America. I mean, America and Canada area. So
Sorry, fell
don't
asleep.
get me started. Don't do it.
Fell asleep. Sorry. I forgot what you said.
Thank you. See, this is the problem, Booster. I can't enlighten anybody over here.
You should probably stop trying. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You should
Well.
probably quit while you're behind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Booster is such a corrupting force. He always teaches me bad words and bad things of this modern age.
Yeah.
These
I'm a naughty boy.
You are naughty, dude. These young people
Yeah.
are degenerates. What the hell happened?
Millennials.
God, they are
Yeah.
degenerate, dude.
Kids
Yeah.
today.
Well, I mean,
Should have stopped at Gen X.
I get I am Gen X, dude. But
I know.
I get kids today comment. I get that, but I don't think I'm wrong in this case. There is far more degeneracy than there used to be, man.
No, there isn't.
Yeah,
We watch
Television.
or at least it's just a lot more open now.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying with that with Jiminy. There's always been sex, especially when it was applied in movies and stuff like that, and of course in culture. Of course, what I mean by degeneracy is it's not just normal sex; it's become perverse and weird and I don't know, demonic in some weird way. It's not normal, dude. There is some weird stuff going on these days. Very weird. Don't you agree, Booster?
No.
Oh God,
Where
fine.
do these groups meet? Man?
Shut up,
Booster was
Dad.
raised
I get
in
it. All right, I get it. All right.
Okay, Boomer.
Now you know the thing that's exciting me, that I'm really excited about, is the fact that Jiminy is already started inks. Now you know what this
I had
means?
to.
There's probably a good 32% chance he will finish. That
I
is
would say there's
impressive.
about a chance.
Well, how much time do we have left?
You have about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that reminds
I
me.
have faith.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, go do your thing, dude.
That's the
Now,
biggest
also
messenger.
keep in mind, I had announced in the beginning, but you got plenty of time, and you guys know we do it anyway. We hope you're drawing along. We always appreciate you doing that. Of course, we have the Canadian Shield today, which is an interesting looking character. I actually think if this character is done properly, you could actually market it. Now, there is the Captain
Yeah, I
Canuck,
agree.
and there are other things like that. We hope you're drawing along. And definitely take those draw alongs, any art you're doing, and go ahead and drop that into Twitter at hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE. Now, as you guys know, it's about that time of show, where that time of the show, where I need my more coffee because I'm getting lethargic. I'm going to go get my coffee, and then I'm going to come back and make some show announcements. And what that means, of
You
course,
go do that.
is Booster's in charge.
Means I'm the big boy in charge now, and everyone has to listen to me because I'm the boss's son. And I got big britches on now. I don't know. Well, so how about blackface? Oh shit! I don't even know where to go at the moment. I've been phasing in and
I
out
don't
of this.
get how he can't see it's wrong.
I like to call it POC face, person of color.
I would like to know that the audience, Chester's opinions on the blackface do not reflect Fanspeak or the Chester Busby channel or the Drawn and Quartered as a product. And please be sure to back the Canadian Shield, despite Chester's efforts to destroy this fucking show. I don't know how we've gone this long. We'll be coming in about a year and a half of streaming on this channel now, and we are still somehow here, even though Chester's mindset is, well, he tends to say that his mindset is stuck in the 80s because that's when he left America for Japan, but I think he's stuck in the fucking 1880s, so...
I'm pretty sure this live stream has been struck by.
Holy
YouTube.
shit!
So do you think he moved to Japan, or he's colonizing Japan?
He is.
Oh.
I'm surprised he hasn't go in there with some big buck teeth and go, "Hello, for Japanese people."
They make the best railroads.
I respect culture.
Chinese.
Oh shit! I apologize for that to any of the Japanese people. That was not reflective of Booster or his opinions. And I love the Japanese, even though you invented anime.
What? Anime is the best thing out of Japan. What are you talking about, Booster?
No.
Yes.
Speed Racer, maybe. But,
That and ninjas.
I think it's
and
those
anime.
panty vending machines.
I know.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
No.
So who's drawing what? How long do we even have? I don't even pay attention to how long we have.
Yeah, like 45 minutes.
Oh,
That's it.
Is that what he said? 45 minutes? I
That's
could
what he said.
draw another Canadian shield in that time, but I won't. I
That's
can't.
nice. That's nice supporting Rick that way.
Why'd you do
Ooh,
Harry Cavill?
Oh, no,
I drew Rick a very cool Canadian shield. I put effort into it, and I didn't even stick Ezra Miller's face on it.
Draw another one.
Oh,
Put
Sheldon
Henry
Martin
Pink.
does have a point. Final Fantasy VI came out of Japan. No, I'll allow Japan to continue to exist because I like Final Fantasy VI. Out of respect for JRPGs. Because I do actually like JRPGs. I'm playing Dragon Quest XI right now, and it's quite rad. I like it. But not anime.
Aw.
Ezra Caleb West says, you apologize right meow. Never insult anime. No.
But isn't Final Fantasy Japanese anime video game?
Shut the hell up, Rick. How dare you say that about my Final Fantasy? Which, by the way, we are doing a drawn and quartered for next week.
Oh, is that going to be
drawn and
Final Fantasy?
quarter fan edition next week. Yeah, we're doing Final Fantasy. I'm very excited for that.
Cool.
And I'm
Very
banning Final Fantasy VII
Ah,
because it's overrated.
Don't
No
matter.
cloud.
we're ignoring,
Don't
No
matter.
we're
cloud.
ignoring your edict.
No Tifa's. Okay, I'll allow a Tifa as long as she got big
Yeah,
old
there's
titties.
going to be Tifas, trust me.
If someone doesn't do a Final Fantasy 6 or 4, I'm gonna freak out. Like Kane from Final Fantasy 4 would be rad.
I'm only doing 8.
He's only doing 8. Oh my god! Damn people, man. 4, 5, 6. Those were my favorite. Those were my boys. Those are my Final Fantasies right there.
My people.
My people. My people.
Well, people.
My people. Sci Fantasy says Final Fantasy 4 was the best. Final Fantasy 4 was absolutely spectacular. Love. Oh, I'd like to see an Orin from 10. Someone do it. I want to see Orin. He's my boy as
That's
well.
when it was still fantasy, and then it 7 is when it became like sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
It was all Hobbit,
I
and then
just
it was
don't
like,
know
oh no, now it's steampunk.
Yeah, 6 was pretty steampunky as well, but it didn't really go sci-fi until 7.
Yeah, but it still had a fantasy vibe to it.
Yeah.
7 was like full on Blade Runner anime crap.
And anime crap.
Remember the movie?
No one remembers the movie. You mean Advent Children? Advent Children was pretty cool.
Spirits Within.
Spirits Within? No, we don't talk about
I
Spirits
want to know how
Within.
you get sequels.
That was a weird
I just want to know how you. I just want to know how you get sequels when it's supposed to be the Final Fantasy.
Do you want me to actually explain that? Because Squaresoft, because I could do that. I could be like, actually, and then explain that. Because Final Fantasy, it's called that because it was supposed to be Squaresoft's big, their last game, right? Because they were about to go freaking bankrupt. But it made a shit ton of money, so they kept making them.
Mm.
So there you go.
Mystery solved.
I know all things. When is Chester coming back? I'm going to talk about Final
Not
Fantasy.
really the final. Not really the Final Fantasy, because there'll be another fantasy.
Chester's putting on his makeup.
He has a what was shoe polish?
Honey, where's the shoe polish at?
Oh God. Oh no. I disavow Chester Busby, but only when he's not around, because he scares me.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he'll beat me.
Gouge your eye out. Tear your ear off.
Tear my
And then
ears
claim it's
off.
an accident.
You
Like,
see
whoops.
that, boys?
Did I do that?
Booster fell down some stairs. Didn't you, Booster? Yes, I did, Chester. No.
You wrecked your bike.
Chester is a big bully.
Mhm.
You do realize I'm listening in all time.
Oh God, Chester, please don't hurt me again, Lord Chester. Oh,
Goodness gracious. Oh, I got my coffee though, but I'm getting punchy, man. Whew.
That's a warning.
That's the shoe polish in your sinuses doing that.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
It's toxic,
Yeah. I'm assuming that's a blackface reference. Pretty sure.
Could be.
Yes.
No, Eric said you were off polishing your shoes. I don't know.
Shit.
All right. Well, let me start white boxing again, and let's come
White
back
box.
over
Why
here.
does it gotta be white boxing?
Racist.
There you go. I have been labeled. But I have to say, dude, there's some really cool pieces today, man. This Canadian Shield is very marketable. It is a very
This looks
marketable
very
look,
cool
Rick.
design of a It's a very cool
Thank
design.
you.
It's
Dang,
what
now I'm like,
superheroes should be. It's a
Yeah.
basic design.
Yeah,
oh, wait, it's still good.
easily rememberable.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And there are some really cool things too. I'm going to go through them a little quicker. I was looking at Howl, Jiminy's, John Cena's coming along really nicely, dude. I'm loving the face mask on Eric's. The face on Eric's is really cool, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have time, but if you want today, I will, whether Pixel likes it or not, I will allow red. How's that?
Oh wow,
Oh.
Yeah, is that okay?
man.
Do the traditional guys mind me allowing red? If you do, we won't.
No.
Drat. Go ahead. I don't care.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm just having fun drawing. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I
But
won't use it, but go ahead.
yeah, no. Well, let's allow a red because this character is colored with a single color. Yeah, I think it'll look really cool to see that cowl come out. Anyway, and of course we have Alrodimus, who is now on his third or fourth piece. I like this action thing you got going on, though, dude. It's nice. Now, Erodimus, you've shrunk down the shield a little bit. He's not as wide-bodied. He's much more of an action hero build. Interesting. I like it.
He's still big.
Still, but you did reduce him some. Yeah, it's much more reasonable.
He's laying off the carbs.
He is. He is. I like this action pose though. That's really cool, dude.
Thanks.
Very, very nice. And I don't know if Dillard is back yet or not, but his piece is looking gorgeous too. Look at that, Booster.
It's okay.
Yeah, no,
It's
when John
The
John
antlers are
brings
actually
it,
fucking
he
rad.
brings it, dude.
The antlers are actually pretty rad. I'm
It
not
is
gonna
very
lie.
rad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I'm
know
not putting Cross on the poll, am I? Because it's like he's the
No, of
guest.
course not. Of course not. Of course not. You know, the interesting thing about John too is he is actually kind of young, right? He's not super super old, like the rest of these guys.
I'm not old.
Old?
I'm young.
But
Put me in a mute with my whiskey.
oh, there you go. There you go. Very talented though. Very very nice. And of course we have Rick Piper's very own. The color went on instantly. All I had to like 2 seconds and the colored pen came out with Rick.
It just happened to be right nearby, so.
Just happened to be nearby. Well, your whole room is red and white, so there you go. Giant flags. You know, that's actually an interesting thing. How many of you actually have a flag in or outside of your house?
I don't. live in
I
a
do.
Condo.
Oh, you got Wakanda flag. All right, we'll take that.
We call them the gay neighbors. We don't use that slur.
Huh?
I got that.
Of course you did. So nobody, huh? Because I have right in my entrance, I have an American flag.
Oh, cool. You
Yeah.
staking your claim?
No, I don't know. I think my wife bought it actually. To be honest with
Colonizer.
you.
Dirty colonizer.
Dirty colonizer. That is an interesting claim. Say that again.
This here's American property.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, damn it! Right. I tell my kids when I'm in my classes, this is America. In America, there is no such shyness is not allowed. Of course, I'm lying. but because I wanted to be more bold because they're Japanese kids are kind of Japanese kids. But
Don't beat
What's
that
that
out.
mean?
It's good. It's good quality to have. We don't need more jerks in America.
But I'm pretty sure my wife got it. Now I also have another flag someone gave me, which I don't use. It's in a bag somewhere. But it's an American flag, but it's got a Indian on it. It's like
Oh,
the like the
is
peace
he Indian
pipe.
crying?
No, he's not. It's just kind of a standard peace pipe holding Indian. Now, someone had told
Mm.
me that that's supposed to be some kind of protest flag. It didn't look very protesty to me, though. It just looked
Mm.
American,
I believe that's an SJW flag.
Oh no, this is I bought this. I was it bought must have been I don't know 22 years ago, dude.
There's
I
a
like it
style
though.
of, it's called like Americana, where they kind of make everything kind of vintage looking and
Yeah,
American. They'll add a
yeah.
lot of Native
It's
American
like
stuff to
Elvis
it.
on velvet. Yeah, it's kind of like that kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. I
You're
like
a
it.
class.
I think it's cool. Yeah, I've
Trailer
actually
cheap.
well, dude, I've actually been in a house before that had Elvis on velvet on the wall. No joke. It's not
Nope,
just
that was my house.
it was your house. And there you go. Yeah. It's not just a Hollywood trope meaning. So Rick is laying out the colors here, and he's got red boots, he's got a red belt, a red cowl cape, and he has some white blocky or shapes that are, I would assume, raised out of his gloves and his boots. So these white. Let's see, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These pentagrams here on his
Shields.
they're just shields. I get it. Okay.
Pentagrams.
Well, they are a pentagram.
These devil Canadians.
It looks cool though. It is a nice design. I do like the design quite a bit. And I'm kind of wondering what these other guys are going to do with the color. And Booster should be coloring his right now as we speak.
Okay, I'll color it live. How about that?
Oh, okay. Well, let's watch it. I'm going to watch it color
All
live.
right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All
You
right.
are a white box, sir.
I'm white boxed.
He is. And keep in mind, you guys got about 30 minutes
All
left
right.
to get your drawn and quartered draw along stuff into hashtag DNQFE. Go ahead.
Reference. Give me a second. Just bring this up. It's
Okay.
not loading.
No, I should go scan this in and put it into the draw along.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. And yes, chat. I do realize that I should have said Pentagon. All right. It's a Chester wrong day. All right.
You can't help yourself.
It's every day.
Every day. Every
baby.
day is a Chester wrong day. There you go. I'm waiting to see it colored live. God, you're slow. Okay, there we go.
Oh, shit.
Failure.
I have to fill in some of these gaps. Get off my tits, Chester. Get out of here.
There you go. All right. There we go. All right. Oh
Shit.
no. Oh God, no. All right. Your lines are not really. They're kind of jagged.
Well, you think so?
They're kind of jagged.
You think I don't have very smooth lines? You think?
I
You
think so.
That's, you think that's one of the things I need to improve on?
I do think. Yeah. I think you're destroying the line of the head
you
there.
tried.
But,
You try drawing with a mouse, eh?
It is very difficult.
I still need to do that show, don't I? I need to get in all these artists and make them work with MS Paint.
No, dude, we should do one of those. That would be funny. We'll call it the Booster Show.
Booster's very own drawn and quartered.
Who's up for it?
Yeah.
Who's up for using MS Paint to have a show for our show?
I will draw with
All I can do is Mario Paint.
You would only have to. You'd have to stipulate, but nobody can use their pads, their drawing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point.
Skin it.
Mouse. Yeah.
No.
You kind of suck at this, just so you know.
Okay, shake it. I'm Chester. I love blackface. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Booster.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to tell you. You know, it's the shield that's red. Not the
Yeah,
maple
I figured it out. Don't worry. I'm onto it.
Booster's a professional. There he goes. He got it. Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know what that marijuana leaf is in the beginning. Was that a marijuana leaf in the middle there? What is that?
It's for the 420s.
The
Yeah,
420,
I'm
the
gonna-
homosexuals?
Leaf.
What?
Yeah.
Why are we
For the-
making? Huh?
420 blaze it, boys.
Oh,
I love injecting my marijuanas.
you do.
That's when I
You're a
go.
drug
That's when I
injector.
go
Oh,
wild.
oh, oh! Did somebody say 420 blaze it?
Yes.
Hey, John, we're adding the color red.
You can use the color
I'm in
red,
such
John,
a
if
much
you'd like.
better mood now that I got my cigarettes there. Then
Oh, you got your marijuanas.
It's wacky tobacco.
shut up, Booster. Everybody hates you, Booster.
Hey, John, you got 2 minutes. John, you got 2 minutes. To finish
Hey,
that
I'm
drawing.
insecure about that.
We got 2 minutes to what?
I'm joking. I said you had 2 minutes to finish your drawing.
Well,
Oh,
he's got 30 minutes, but it's okay. 2 minutes is fine. He's good.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not gonna be able to draw the Molson beer can in his hand.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it's all right though. I'll wrap it up in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Canada doesn't have too many symbols. They got the maple
wait.
leaf.
Shit.
They got that. Lots of that, I'm sure.
I got Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Never been.
Oh,
Okay.
Maple
I
syrup.
can't believe a
Gotta
symbol
be
of their
correct.
country is a friggin' store.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
we've got the beaver, the loon, the moose.
And the beaver.
Martin Short.
Martin Short.
The maple leaf.
Eugene Levy.
Kids in the Hall.
Ooh,
And the always classic joke when Rick Piper calls the hockey team the Make Me Laughs instead of the Maple Leafs.
Anybody around my area calls them that.
Just for that, Rick, I'm finishing this picture in a Sharpie. What do you think about that?
All right. Seems a little sharp.
You're gonna hear that squeak coming in from now. No, this is
You already did that pun. You already did that pun. There. Oh shit! I missed. Anyway, okay. Now.
Now, okay, I'm going to come back and white box you then. All right.
Here he is. How does he look? Is
It's
he
not
handsome?
bad. It's not bad. His hands are tiny, teeny, tiny.
Yeah.
The belt loops are white.
That's incorrect, Rick. You see what happens? He actually doesn't have belt loops. It's just printed on the costume.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What?
No one respects
the
my
costume.
talent. There.
I am making them official belt loops on my drawing. I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah, I think you shouldn't care. I agree. You're making a
come his-
Mountie anyway.
On your arms, on his Jiminy, they look like granny fat arms. What's going on?
What are you talking about?
The
It's
last
all
time I
muscle.
saw you, you were like really good at drawing the male form.
Oh
Now
my
you got him
god.
like with,
You know what? Your eyes have
with
obviously
granny fat on his arm.
your eyes have obviously gotten worse with age.
That's almost like a gun hanging off of his bicep.
If you have
Fighting
muscles,
words
you
here on
understand how
Drawn and
tight they are.
Quartered Ultimate Edition. Now Eric here is going like a maroon red. He ain't playing. He's going dark.
Blood red.
Yeah, kind of a gradient there.
I don't know what kind of
Hey,
leaf
Rick,
that
I
is,
gotta-
but you know.
So
It's
he's just
supposed to be a maple
for
leaf.
using several different colors of red.
Yeah, it's okay. Gradients are allowed. But I don't understand why none of you can actually draw a maple leaf. It's pretty embarrassing.
Hard.
Because we're American.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it is hard. One of the I used to have a lot more maple leaves on this costume, but because it's so hard, I said, "Screw this! I'm taking them off."
I'm kind of following Rick's drawing, so I don't know. I don't really have reference.
Yeah.
Well, let's check it out. Now, Rick is using, or John is using this maple leaf. We have a maple leaf over there, which you guys are kind of copying what Rick did. Let's see, what does a maple leaf actually look like? Let's check it. Maple, that's not how you spell that. That's not how you spell that. Maple leaf.
Maybelline.
The bottom two leaves, the little just points, are vertical.
Maybe he's
They
born
come
with that.
up to a
Maybe it's
small
maple
point.
leaf.
the top is a now Rick doesn't draw it like this. I don't know why, but the very peak of the center maple leaf is higher than the two next to it. He draws them all even.
And it's interesting. I guess it's not easy, huh? To
What's the
specifically
Canadian
pull
flag
out
maple leaf look like?
Oh, a what?
Yeah.
The Canadian flag's maple leaf. What's that look like?
Let me check.
I don't know.
But right there on his head, right here, this is how the maple leaf is supposed to look on the Canadian shield.
Let's see here.
Oh, okay. You guys aren't so far off it. I didn't realize that the Canadians' maple leaf on their flag was so stupid. Oh.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Well,
They
hey,
totally stole it from that Alpha Flight character.
you want to know what it looks like on the flag? It's right there.
Yeah, I got it up.
Pulled it up
Everyone's
there.
looking at it. My screen is all maple leaf right now. I like this triple maple leaf. The fleur de lis inside of maple leaf. Ooh, that's interesting. Those are probably province flags. Ooh, red. That's American. Red, white, and blues. Wow, I didn't
The
realize
fleur de
that.
lis would be-
The Canadian maple leaf is very. That's very interesting. I never looked at it
It's
before.
very
I guess
sucky.
it was. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. They're going to be Canada stands soon anyway, so we gotta throw ourselves a moon on there. It'll be all right. Yeah.
Dang. Chester.
What? Huh? Huh?
Mm-mm-mm.
Is it? Was I bad?
And on Shabbat.
Shabbat. All right. There you go. I am loving the look of the stuff today. I really like the stance on Eric's, man. That is a powerful looking stance there. And it's interesting to me, most of you guys really reduced his size. Jiminy has not. John has increased his size.
I kept his thickness. Did you notice? I made sure he was a thick boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Big boy, yeah.
Man, that red is popping on your piece there, Eric, dude.
Hey, thanks. It's pretty bright.
It is, but it's perfect.
I will say this about the Canadian shield is that other than all of the little tiny shields he has all over his body, taking those away, it's a rock solid design.
It is, dude. It's very
Oh, I agree
marketable.
with that. Yeah, definitely.
Very good. I like it.
Yeah.
This is why I love Rick's universe, because it's so simplistic. Like if you read his books, they start off with like it definitely when you're reading his books, they sound like meanwhile at the Hall of Justice, and the news reporters all sound super like they're right from the golden age of comics. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I'm almost kind of thinking that I would take the white pentagon off the head. Actually, I kind of think with just the red cowl would be very cool. I like them on the gloves and the boots, though. But
I disavow your racism, but I do agree with the forehead thing.
Yeah,
Chance, you take off Captain America's head?
What?
Would you take the A off of Captain America's head?
No, but I take the wings off.
No, what? You take the wings off?
You're so gay.
You.
Oh, that's very
Commie.
unpatriotic. Yeah.
It is. You pinko. I
I'll
always
do what
knew
I
that
want.
about you.
I'll do what I want. Thank
I
you.
knew you hated America.
What did America ever do for me?
Well,
Oh.
if I were making a darker, grimmer Canadian Shield type of story,
Here it goes about the duck once again.
I would take the pentagon off. But seeing as it's not like that, it's very lighthearted, I think it's fine. But if you look at what Eric has done here, and if you pull that pentagon, sorry, did it again. If you pull that off, it actually that's fierce, dude. That is super fierce.
Well, yeah, but then he would just look intimidating and not friendly.
Yeah, he's a symbol of love and hope.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a cruel vigilante.
Yeah, no, I got that.
He's kind and friendly.
At least from what we read. We don't know what he does on his off times.
And El Rodimus is doing a Golden Age Canadian buckler here. It's very cool, dude. I like it.
I like that buckler, yeah.
Yeah, that is nice, dude. The Moose Man is coming at it. You know, it is interesting though, Rick, that you're doing a Native American character or First Nation, I guess, in Canada, but he doesn't have like totem powers or anything like that. His powers are just technological. But because
Rick's not racist.
well,
Rick is
that
not
could
racist.
be argued, but you know, most of the time they do that, so that's kind of cool. That's an interesting twist on a Native American character. His Native Americanness seems to have nothing to do with it, which is interesting.
Imagine that. Not judging him based on his race.
No.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, not making him a stereotypical North American Indian
It's
character.
an interesting concept in 2020.
It is.
That's
right?
crazy. That's
So,
crazy
are you
talk.
trying to tell me Rick is woke? Is Rick woke?
You know Rick's woke.
How woke is Rick?
How woke is
He,
Rick?
he wakes up every day.
How woke is Rick? How woke is Rick? Rick is so woke he don't even sleep. He just hovers above the bed.
Oh, wow.
That's
We got 15 minutes, by the way, guys. 15 minutes. Sweet.
4-7.
I'm going to let it free roam here. I'm going to see what the chat has to say. I haven't gone over there in a while. Let's see here. They're probably yelling at me for sure. Let's see. Zaid Comics,
Probably.
it's good to see you. They're talking to you. They're just talking to each other, having little conversations.
Aw.
Mortal V says Booster is a symbol of debauchery and flatulence. I agree with the latter.
I agree. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is factually correct. Yeah.
Now, Mortal V does have a question though, a follow-up, Booster, that I think you should grab a hold of. He says, "Is
No.
Booster a stereotypical Kiwi?"
No, I am a very poor representation of my country.
Yes, and you answered that. Yeah.
Yes.
Jennifer
bro,
says,
if you wanted me to be Kiwi ears, I'd be talking like this all the time, bro.
"Yeah, I didn't know they sounded so stupid over there. That's too bad. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is a shame.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
That's why I classed it up for you boys.
Yeah, well, your accent is good, middle of the road. It works actually. You're obviously not American, but it works really well. It's not as silly sounding, you know. But Jennifer H says Chester wants feathers and tomahawk. Of course, I want feathers and a tomahawk. Do you know how badass feathers and a tomahawk are?
It is pretty cool.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
very
Just
cool,
look
dude.
at Village People. Yeah, they made it so badass.
Hell yeah.
The intention was different. I do believe.
Had
Now
something to do with ass, but it wasn't badass.
yeah, that's right. Actually, when I was younger, I did a lot of SCA stuff, and one of the
I
things.
hung out with the Village People.
No. I should have. That would have been funnier, though, right? And one of the things because they did a lot of things, but one of the things they did was like axe throwing. You have a target and you're trying to get your axe and score points. It's a standard little thing. It's kind of fun. Now I wasn't particularly good at it, and I could hit the damn thing. That's about it. But I do remember that there was an area. I think it was like in Pennsylvania, maybe, where those guys mainly used tomahawks instead of the Viking axe, right? And those tomahawks are great throwers, man. They really throw well. Sweet. Oh no, it's definitely silly. That's true, Thundero. That's true. Oh good, not the SCA again. Oh, you meant to say, oh god, not the SCA again. Hey, the SCA is awesome. I love SCA. Yep. Bring back the ensign, Canada. I agree, Ezra. I like the ensign flag a lot better than this current maple leaf. That's for sure. That's a much more interesting thing. Bullet says,
Can you show that? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh sure.
Yeah, what is that?
Sure. I'll bring it up. No problem.
Yeah, my mom likes that old flag better too. But
Yeah, because it
this
is better.
This flag is easier to make into a costume though.
I mean, how long has the maple leaf been the flag for Canada?
I think we changed it in 1967.
I love how Rick says we. Yes, such Canadian pride.
In the royal we. Here you go. There's the ensign flag right there. Let me come over here and share with you guys so you can see it as well.
Oh, I see. So you just went ahead and betrayed the queen just like that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Screw that old biddy.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Commoners.
So there it is. I shared with you guys. So
Give me one
let me
second.
get back up
Mhm.
here. Boom. There you go. The Canadian
Just 1
ensign.
second. Oh, damn it! I didn't see it. Okay.
It's still up. I'm leaving it up. It's right there. I'll leave it for a little bit. Let's see. So I'm not exactly sure when that came up. Let me search it. No, I'm going to search it. When?
67.
Oh, thank you. There you go. You saved it for me. Yeah, but it might have officially changed in '67. But I remember when I was a kid, they were still using it though, and that was in the '70s. It must have took a little while.
1870.
But it
Is that
is.
like their General Lee now?
Yeah, I'll take that. It's interesting how it has the French in the middle there. They shouldn't have done that. You got the Scots, you got the English, you got the French, and you got whatever those leafy people down there are, hippies, I guess. And they all ran away over there, so you know how it is. Hippies. I'm actually really digging Rodimus, your Golden Age Canadian Shield. It's cool, dude. And he's got a
And I
mousy
threw in a
sidekick.
it's Canadian actor Paul Gross from the hit TV series Due South.
Oh, hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I like it though. That is very cool. Rick, you should pay attention what El Rodimus is doing if you ever want to do a retro book for your character.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to maybe create maybe a World War One or a World War Two.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Characters.
Yeah.
You know, Legends of the Shield. You know, somehow there was other shields before.
Oh,
All right.
It is something I have thought of.
Yeah.
Drawn by different artists. That'd be cool.
It would be cool. Definitely. We're starting to see more and more color come in. Now, Howl over here. Go ahead, Rick.
Now, the problem with that, if he was a Canadian Shield in World War II, it would be the ensign that he would be wearing.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Well,
I'm not drawing that.
I ain't drawing that thing.
Well, it is a more substantial flag, though, right? Because the problem with the maple leaf is, and it's not inappropriate. It's completely appropriate for Canada to have it, actually, because it is their main industry. But it just comes off a bit cartoony with the maple leaf, right? Where the ensign is like official. That's like a country's flag. It feels like, right?
Not really. It feels more like a city seal. It's too busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the thing is, maybe
I mean, you think of a country flag, you have look at the country flag of France or Germany or America. You know, they're very simple.
Well, American flag has got 13 stripes and it's got 50 stars, dude. What are you talking about? That's busy.
It has two different shapes, is what it has.
It's true. That is true. It's true. And
Yeah,
why
well,
does it have 13 stripes? Why?
13 colonies.
Yeah, that's right. And what does the red, white, and blue represent?
Red represents
White
blood.
is purity?
Oh no.
Blood spilled by the Patriots.
That's right.
And blue is justice.
Is it? And the white?
Well, no. The people. Colonizer.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, we'll take that.
No.
Definitely. Of course, you do realize that every culture colonizes, but whatever. Yeah.
I haven't even colonized anything once.
No, you
Not one
haven't.
one.
You know, catch up there, brother.
I'll get onto it.
One day he'll colonize a woman.
Mhm.
One day.
Hey, I did that once.
Yeah,
Was she
and
inflatable?
just so you know, you Americans, you fake American girls, red represents valor. White, of course, is the purity
I
of the
thought it was
land.
the blood that the white people spilled.
and the
That is
blue
true.
represents justice.
A lot of blue.
Yeah.
What do the
Justice.
stars represent?
States.
Space.
The
Blue
final
represents
frontier.
justice, isn't just us white people.
Well, you know, no.
Space.
Now that there's
Justice.
a fair question though. I don't know the answer to that, Eric. Damn it, I don't know the answer to that because I bet you they were chosen for a reason. Oh, damn it! Now I have to go Google search. Ah,
You can get TFT on it.
yeah,
We
maybe
should
right.
just be happy there's not a turkey on our flag.
It was going to be. Ben Franklin wanted it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that. I also have Facebook.
Yeah, that's like a junior high school history class there, John.
Japanese think they know everything.
Oh goodness. Now I am looking, trying to find the answer to that because let me get my white box off there so we can just freely roam. Because I mean obviously we understand that the stars represent each state, of course. But why did they choose a star as a symbol of each state though? That's the question. So I'm trying to look at it.
Looks cool on a
Telling you, you
teacher.
want to get TFT on it. It's gonna be all Masonic stuff.
Well, you know, heraldry is a real thing, and those people take that very seriously. Yeah, see, this article has no clue. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that is rather arrogant.
We can't see what you're reading, Chester. You got to tell us.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm just double checking, and I'm not going to take one reference. I'm going to check it on several. Oh yeah, that is a little bit arrogant. Damn it! One more. Just making sure.
Don't do it with white people. White people's arrogance. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Jiminy only reads black literature, is what he's saying.
Oh my
That's
God,
true.
that's a short read.
Only Luke Cage.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, damn it. I didn't know this. This is something I never known. So I actually learned something today, which is always a good thing. The stars were chosen specifically as the symbol of the states because for the founders, America was going to be a new hope for the future and the new world order, even. And it represents a new constellation of the gods.
Aha.
Oh.
White people.
That's a bit disappointing.
That's kind of cool, though.
It is cool, but
Come on, it's kind of cool.
yeah.
You know, they're right. Best country on the planet.
Right now, it certainly is. Yeah. Hopefully,
Wow.
it'll stay that way for 1,000 years. And Eric, good on you for asking that question, dude. Because I've never even thought to ask that question. So good on you.
I'm just being stupid when I asked it.
Hey, that's sometimes the smart when we're our smartest, dude.
Yeah, but it's something I didn't know. So
Pretty interesting. I learned something new today.
And we learned something new. Yeah. Yeah, we had a controversy last year. Of course, there were many controversies, but there's one that I thought was it had to be one of the most inane of the controversies. Nike came out with a Betsy Ross shoe, right? One of their sneakers, and it had the original. Well, yeah, but I mean, but it had the original flag on the back, on the heel, right?
Right. Yeah.
The 13 colony flag.
Yeah.
And people somehow had problem with that. How do you have trouble with the original flag? I don't get that. That was our revolutionary flag, guys.
It's ignorance.
Because they don't understand history. They don't know history.
Yeah. They're just dumb.
Yeah, but what was their claim against
slave owner's flag.
The problem was that they thought it was a symbol of white nationalism. You know how people think that the OK symbol is now like a symbol of white power because they're idiots.
Oh,
Same thing. They believe some stupid meme somewhere on the internet that said, "Oh, Betsy's flag, the Betsy Ross flag with a circle is a symbol of white power." And they ran with it.
Adidas.
They're idiots.
Yeah. Did they not realize that there were a lot of free blacks in America? Did they not know that?
Yes. They did not know that.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, when we were kids, like during the bicentennial, that's all you saw with the Betsy Ross flags. That thing was everywhere.
Yeah,
in
I remember.
1976.
Yeah, I was down in
So
Philadelphia for that actually. Do you remember how they
yeah,
took and they had the they had all the sidewalks with the the historical walk. It was all in red, white, and blue stripes.
cool.
Yeah, and it was cool. I remember
Yeah,
we went down for the bicentennial. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that was one of my favorite memories as a kid, going to those parades
yeah,
because everyone was so into it.
yeah, yeah. What a few decades means. Oh well.
Yep. Millennials.
Yeah, Booster.
Yeah, Booster.
Yeah,
Yeah, Booster.
let's get him.
Yeah, it'll break his legs.
Where'd he go?
I don't know where he went. He probably fell asleep. He
He
does
ran.
that sometimes.
He ran. He's hiding.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we definitely got some great pieces here today. I hope you guys are drawing along, and I hope you went to drop that into DNQFE. We're going to be ending here soon, and I do hope that Booster is ready with the straw poll, and I also hope there's stuff to look at over in the draw along because those are always fun. Let's see. People are complaining to me again. I get a lot of that. James Beveridge says, Canadian Shield smacking down Steve Rogers would be hilarious. Yeah, it would be a good joke, I guess. Chester needs to do an old school D&D campaign instead of the 5th edition Abomination. I kind of agree, Ezra. I kind of do. But to be fair, the 5th edition, as watered down as it is, it's really good for the YouTube format, though, because it is so simplistic. But I agree with you, dude. I agree. Let's see. Bill says from Argus Grecian says, "Time Stands Still" by Rush, Canadian's best export after Shatner. No, Rush is a really good band. Neil Peart, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. Rip.
R.I.P.
Yeah. But Edra says, Bill, that is right. James says, how about in Lake St. Clair within a deep carp in his mouth and a catfish in his tights? Okay.
What?
Mary Pickford, named America's Sweetheart, was Canadian. The Rock's father, who recently passed, was born on Nova Scotia, Canada, as well.
That is true.
Interesting.
That is true.
Rocky Johnson.
Junkyard Dunn says, I am racist. All right, fine. James says, Dudley Do Right. I know, racist. That's much worse than racist. Dudley Do Right, which was a great cartoon. I'm glad someone mentioned that today, dude. That is so cool.
Dudley Do Right.
Dudley Do Right was the Rocky and Bullwinkle show's token Canuck. I agree. Junkyard Dunn says, blame that football player. I think he started the call out of the Betsy Ross flag. Well, it's always some idiot celebrity, isn't it?
Yeah, Kaepernick.
Ow, that idiot. Oh, God, what an idiot. I mean, don't even get me started on that guy, dude.
Don't get started.
I mean, that is, talk about unappreciative. I mean, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Especially because the whole cop thing is nonsense, right? And there are things. Well, there are things you could complain about. There are things that could legitimately be changed within many communities. But to go on that whole cop thing, that does not flesh out at all, dude.
Yeah, it's all to get attention for himself.
Yeah, and he got it. He was mainstream all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jiminy, I think you might be able to make it. I'm actually giving you a few minutes. I was going to call it already, but I'm giving you a few minutes because you're so close, dude. You're so close. Just get that shield in. Get that shield in. Come on, get that shield. Nah, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna bite.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
I want to make it look good.
I was so hopeful.
I won our bet though, because I bet that I wouldn't finish.
You did win. You did. Good for you. All right, guys. I am going to call it, however, and I'm going to give them one more minute here to let everybody get whatever other touches they'd like. But some really good pieces today, Rick. You must be happy, man.
Oh yeah, very happy. I hope everybody can DM them to me after they're done, if they're not done already. And I'm going to put them all up on my website.
Cool.
Section.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can do this in the out part, Elrodimus, because you're so fast. But you know what I'd really like to see? A bobblehead Canadian Shield.
Hmm.
We got the moose in there. This is a great piece you got going on too. I really love the Golden Age look. Some really good stuff today. I'm happy, but I'm usually am happy because we got some cool art in here, of course. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Now I did want to make while I give them a couple of minutes, let me use it because I am going to be making some adjustments to the channel a little bit, not so much, just a little bit. One,
What? Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it, Chester.
I didn't ruin it. But what I am going to do is today on Thursdays, usually I do a comics news today and then I do the drawn and quartered. I'm going to cut the comics news today and I'm just going to do the drawn and quartered. Yeah.
Nice.
Because that's like a 5-hour haul for me, and then I have to go do a full day's work. And I'm in a little bit of a press right now because I got my translation stuff, which is kind of like a part-time thing for me, really. I got pushed over to another project, and new projects are always overwhelming. I mean, I've probably slept 4 hours in the past 3 days, dude. So I'm really getting punchy. I'm just going to do that and just do this show. I think it'll be cleaner. And what I'm going to do is leave the comics news today for our Monday show. That's going to be, kind of wrapping up the news of the week before. And I'm going to take our fan speak, which is usually something where we talk about specific subjects or have interviews and stuff. And I'm going to move that from the Saturday and I'm going to put it on Thursday. Not Thursday, excuse me, Wednesday. So what that'll mean is we'll have 2 days off a week, which for you guys is Friday and Saturday, but for me it's Saturday and Sunday. So that actually works out perfect. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it out. Now, if any of you guys watching, if you have a big problem with it, you really don't like it, just complain to me. All right, just let me know because this channel is a community channel. It's not just my channel, right? So let me know what you think about that. But I think that would be a little tighter, and it would make more sense because we'd have the TFT, we'd have the Comicsgate, damn it, Comics News Today. Then we'll have Bugbear's Basement. Then we'll have Fanspeak. Then we will have Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Edition. Perfect. Each day a different thing. It's all nice and tight. I like it. What do you guys think about that? Of course, it doesn't affect this show at all.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Oh, awesome. There you go. I think it's a little tighter. Each day is a different thing, and we have a bunch of people on the channel. We're almost up to 900 people, right? And we have different people come in for different shows. Some people come to all shows, which God, I appreciate that. But we do have people. Some people like TFT, some people like the role playing thing, etc., etc. So I think having that variety and having it very locked down will be a little bit easier and a little bit cleaner, and it gives me a little more time as well. So it is completely a selfish thing, but anyway, just let me know what your thoughts are on that. Just hit my Twitter down below. All right. So, are you guys ready?
Sure.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yep.
For what?
Countdown.
No.
All right, here we go.
No.
We
4 hours.
have come down to the end today, ladies and gentlemen. And I really do appreciate what they've done today. It's a really cool looking art. So we're going to end it here with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your pencils down, put your erasers down, put down all those fancy little markers you got. Yeah, put them away. And we are going to get into... that's a great picture, Rodimus. We're going to get into taking a look at these in a moment, of course. But Booster is, of course, absolutely 100% and actually ready with a straw poll. I am sure.
I am actually.
Actually. So here we go. Let's go through this art one more time. We have now that's cool. I didn't even notice that he was doing that at first. Alan here, the Howl Comics, of course, he has Rocky and Bullwinkle, but they're all in Canadian Shield costumes.
It's a team.
That is very awesome, dude. Look at that. Look at that.
Animal friends.
Yeah, that was a good idea to drop one color on it, don't you think? And of course, Jiminy, when you're done with it, drop a color on it.
Here's something you'll really like.
That'll take even longer. But yeah, I'll try to do some color on.
Well, I've seen your full color work. It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it just takes me forever.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't do it that often.
I see.
So I'll put some color in it.
But thank you very much, Alan, dude. That's a great piece. I didn't even. How did I not even notice that's what you were doing? I didn't. Because the damn
'Cause you
squirrel
don't
just
pay
kept catching
attention.
my attention. Yeah. I love it though, dude. That is very cool. Of course, so if you like what Howell is doing, definitely vote for him, the straw poll. Beautiful piece. But even though it's unfinished, which we should be used to by now, we're very happy to have Jiminy back on the show. He's got a web camera that works perfectly, which is awesome. Claps for Jiminy. Claps, everybody, please. You can see very clearly what he's
Why are we
doing here.
clapping for him?
For
We're not in
him
the voting.
not sucking. That's what it is. Yeah. But I think it's beautiful though, dude. It's a really, really nice piece. Yeah. So check that out, man. And he's a Canadian
Vote for
Shield
me.
Mountie. Vote for him. All right, guys. If you like that, definitely vote for him in the straw poll. Coming up next, we have Eric Hawkins. And damn,
hey.
dude. Damn.
Damn.
I like it a lot.
I kind of like the character. He's kind of cool.
He is a cool character. It is very, very
Yeah.
marketable. Yeah. I do think it would butt up against like Captain Canuck and stuff like that a little bit, but it is. I do think I agree. I love it, guys.
I'm just kind of disappointed no one like drew him like drenching himself in maple syrup, you know, like all sexily, like rubbing on it himself like it's oil.
You had the opportunity.
Yeah, but I wanted to do a wholesome one today, and I did.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Well, you can always do another one.
That's right. You can.
Yeah, but I am lazy.
This is true. This is true. All right, guys. But if you like what Eric is doing, then definitely vote for him in that straw poll. Now, Erotimus did 3 or 4 pictures today. This is my favorite, though. I love this one.
Closer to the heart. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, 3.
3.
Oh, my
3.
goodness.
3. That's good, too, though.
You got Heroic Shield.
Here they come.
Yeah.
Canadian Pride.
Canadian Pride, yeah.
And Closer to the Heart, a tribute to Rush.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
They've saved
With
his
a
head under
Ryan
glass.
Reynolds head in a jar.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to do that. And then what does the who or what does the moose represent metaphorically?
Canada.
Just Canada. All right.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit around my head.
That's right.
Yeah,
There
he,
you go. Not bad.
he represents Rush.
He does. Sweet. There you go. But very nice piece. Yeah, very cool. So if you guys like what Erotimus is doing, please vote for him. Moving on here, we have John Dillard. John got this pretty much done. I'm sure he's going to put a few more touches on it, but very interesting take on the character. I like the moose horns. Yeah. So what are you thinking, John?
I'm thinking I got this in the bag. I'm already sitting back, enjoying my Diet Coke.
There you go.
Very confident.
He is.
I like the nipple. I'm a big fan of the nipple that's poking out of the shirt. It's so
Yeah,
powerful.
you and me both,
right out.
brother.
Yeah.
I didn't see that at first.
That is a very powerful nipple.
Booster never misses a nipple.
Never.
I know.
Never.
That nipple
I
is just
I
for
see
you,
him.
Booster.
He
It's
does.
just for you, baby.
That's why I feel like it's winking at me. It's
It
looking
is
right
winking at
me.
you. Sweet. So if you guys like what John Dillard has done, definitely get it over there and vote for him, please, in that straw poll. Now I'm going to show Rick's, but he's not going to be in the straw poll, of course, as he's our guest. But this is from the creator himself, and he is having a nice talk with a sweet little kiwi bird. So
He's a wholesome boy.
Wholesome boy.
I love the kiwi.
Right.
What's he gonna do with that?
animal friends.
What is he gonna do with that thumb to that poor kiwi?
Oh wait, no. No, it's wholesome.
He's not gonna hurt the kiwi.
No, I would hope not. I would hope
Where's
not.
his other fingers?
No, that's Erotimus's job to hurt the kiwi.
Never.
Definitely. All right, guys. So we're gonna do it. We're doing it. Booster.
We're doing it. What's happening?
Put it in his.
Do we have any draw-alongs today?
I hope so.
We have 2.
Oh wow, yeah, that's all right.
And not much of a turnout for the draw-alongs today, but that's all right. We have 2 of them. Shall I go look at them right now, Chester?
Have you put the straw poll up yet?
I have. I'm onto it today, baby.
Sweet.
Who do I vote for? Let me go see.
We think we know who you got to vote for, John. Go ahead and let us see our 2 draw-alongs. Go ahead.
This site
Let's
uses
see our
cookies.
2.
What
I'm adjust.
Uh,
There is
what the heck?
Tolfa's one.
Nice. A bit of a cod
With-
piece, and we have an American kiwi
Mhm.
there. That's good.
You got long boilers. He's reminding me of a very Dark Knight is kind of thing. And for some reason, the kiwi is holding an American flag, but
As
I'll
it
allow
should.
it.
As it should. Yeah.
I will allow it. Very menacing Canadian shield right here. And we
Okay.
have Junkyard Done D&Q space, yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Mhm.
Very.
He said
Very.
he had to sketch it out very quick. I think it was late today, but he managed to get in.
Oh, we appreciate it.
See, Junkyard Done D&Q could come in with very little time. But so there we go.
That's what we got.
That's
All
our
right,
2.
cool. Well, thank you guys very much. No, I appreciate it. We love the draw along, and you guys keep at it and keep throwing them in. And keep in mind, we'd love to have you artists on. All you have to do is hit up that Twitter and let me know, and we'll get you in the Discord, and we'll get you in line to get on the show, man. We'd love to have you.
I like Elrod. I'm gonna vote for Elrod. That's a good one.
Whoa! What is happening to the strip? What?
It was like that
this
as soon as you put it out there.
What happened here?
What's going on?
It doesn't look very right.
I'm checking it out.
Hold on.
It
This
says
doesn't look
Oh,
right
shit.
at all.
who wins the Canadian Shield edition. All right, let me make my vote.
You should have a look at the strip hole. I don't know if I should do it again or not. There's something wrong here.
Well, I'm getting into it. I just made my vote. 110, 111 votes.
You're doing really well, Dylan.
It was like 80 as soon as we opened it.
Holy
What the
cow,
hell?
dude. So, can we
Um,
call this? We finally had a show over 100 people. Can we call it?
No,
Yes.
we can't call
I wanna.
this.
The first show over 100 people showed up to vote.
Well done, claps for us.
Yes.
Yay.
Who won that? Who won that show?
You apparently.
Yeah, by a lot. Yeah.
I'll remake a poll, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Alright.
this
That
is a
doesn't
bug
seem-
or if there's some
That
shenanigans.
doesn't seem right, Booster. You done messed up again, Booster.
All right, go ahead, do it again. Although I was excited
I
for
don't-
half a second. All right, go ahead.
I
Do it
don't know
again.
how that happened.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna just.
He's got to fix it.
You know what?
Hey,
I'm going to do it again.
You do it again. Just keep it simple. But because I can go and read the titles off the old one if I want, or do whatever you want. You got to.
I'll
You
do
take
what
a
I want.
minute. Claudio is in here, and he says, "Hit that like button, voters."
Claudio.
Oh, Claudio, the sexy man of fraternity, disqualified for hacking. I don't know. Could have been real. Could have been real, Bill. Sheldon says
I
something
highly
is
doubt
waiting.
that.
No, of course it's not.
I blame War Campaign.
I'm putting on a. Yes, I'm putting on a thing where you have to tick that you're not a robot, just in case. All right, new poll.
All right, there we go, guys. There's the poll, and I'm gonna click it, and I'm gonna say I'm not a robot. See who? Okay, there it is. And who did I vote for last time? I gotta remember. I want to be fair. Oh yeah, I voted for this one. Did I? I don't know. They're so good.
Apparently
Okay.
I should refresh the draw along. It seems we have new.
Okay, I got 5 votes. I
new
got
draw
7
alongs.
votes.
We have 2 new draw alongs even, Chester.
Ooh.
Oh, we do.
We're being
Oh,
spoiled.
Sweet. All right. Well, I'll come back to that in a minute because I want to come see them draw alongs. I like them. All right. There we go. And I white boxed you. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, let me just. Alrighty. We have a Sheldon Martin
Nice.
here, and he says Final Fantasy 6 rules. I agree. I love Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah.
6 is the superior Final Fantasy.
Nice
That's
piece,
a great
Sheldon.
piece and a very good message, Sheldon.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece, Sheldon. Looks great.
Love Final Fantasy 6. And here is Just Jax.
Just
Jace, yeah.
Jax. I like that dude. That's kind of cool, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
It is neat. It's
So-
got that kind of little bit of Batman-esque cowl going on. That's pretty cool, dude.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Very, very cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to go over to the straw poll, and I'm going to see how it's going, and then we'll pull it to an end. Oh, we're up to 18. There are 19. Ooh, the votes are just pouring in. Sweet. Now, keep in
There we
mind,
go.
guys, you don't have to download anything. You don't have to, you don't have to buy anything. It's easy. Just hit the button, get over there, vote, and come back. It's really simple. We got 19 votes, so it's getting pretty close here. It's much more balanced than last time for sure. 21
Yeah,
votes.
not 100
Sweet.
votes for some damn reason. What do you think there was, like a bug or something? Or
Well, it is close. Up
I-
the top is close. Actually, the top 3 are close.
Mm-hmm.
Elrodimus, did you vote for yourself?
No, I that would be vain.
Huh? All right.
Yeah, that's not how you do stuff. You gotta vote for Elrod.
Hey, Elrod's got 2 votes now. He's tied with the Jiminy. It's battling at the top, though. It's battling at the top. All right. That's cool. This is cool. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it?
Hopefully,
What's
me.
happening, boys?
I hope everybody votes for me. If only out of pity.
If only out of pity. Yeah, come on now. But come on, guys. Come on. I want to see some more action here. It's so close.
Just go take a look at my drawing of my action-packed nipples if you want some action.
There you go. Action-packed nipples are indeed in store. All right. Got 4 more votes, and I'm going to call it. When it gets to 30, I'm going to call it. Oh, 27. Oh, 3 more. 3 more.
Oh,
Come on, guys. Come
I should
on.
have done Peabody.
Oh,
Sherman.
dude, that would have been
The Time
awesome.
Travelers.
Yeah, Peabody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sherman.
Sherman. Yeah. And Peabody. Yeah.
Gee, Mr. Peabody.
Shut up, you.
28.
Family Guy?
Oh.
No,
29.
we're
We're
doing
1 away,
30. What's
Booster.
happening?
Oh, there it
wait.
is. Dun,
Oh, my
da,
goodness.
da.
And we're good.
30 votes are in.
Oh.
How sweet is it? And look at how tight it was at the top, man. Damn.
Toys.
All right, I am calling it, though. So let me go ahead and read this out. Who wins DNQFE Canadian Shield Edition? In last place, with a mere 2 votes, from some pretty fabulous art, we have Elrodimus Flash draws the shoe polish, draws with shoe polish. Very interesting. Claps. Lots and lots of claps. Lots and lots of claps. All right. Jiminy Cricket is next. He's in the runner-up position, and he is Jiminy Cricket, illustrations by design, and his Mountie John Cena. I agree 100%. And then we have next in the claps for Jiminy. Now we're coming into the medals here, and Eric Hawkins is drawing weed 420 Blaze It. Rock on. bronze medal. And there you go. All right, and then now, yeah, go ahead.
What do we do here?
Oh no, I counted him. I can remember a
Oh.
few numbers, Booster. It's only 5.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right. So of course I called it a 30, which had John at the top with 10 and Hal with 9. Now things have reversed right now because we have 33 votes, but I did call it, and
Come in earlier, baby.
yeah, you got to come in on time. But nevertheless, in second place with a silver medal and lots of claps for him, we have the Howl Comics and his animal friends. Very nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. And of course, today's winner with the gold medal in first place and the most humble man that's ever lived, Gillard draws in his horny Canadian Shield. Haha. Claps.
I was just going to say, in the case of a tie, we may as well send them both anyway, since Mike Miller loves stealing our artists.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. That is true. That is fair.
Yeah, Dina's on there every week now.
Hey, Data, Zachary, Siege, Come back to us.
Well, he got to have that representation, right? So it's rock on. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. That was very, very cool. Now, John, do me a favor and make sure this piece of art gets over to me so I can give it to Edwin. All right? Just put it in my Twitter, and we will get that right to him. But you guys are awesome as usual. I appreciate everybody coming in and spending your evening with us and these really cool draw alongs, see this amazing art. And of course, everyone, let's go out and take a look at Rick Piper's Canadian Shield. Let's give some love and support here. He's certainly a community member. He's very helpful to everybody else. So let's keep that in mind. And
Okay, hold on a second. Are you going to wrap it up without giving me a chance to say anything? I did win the
Of course not,
competition.
John. Of course not. Yeah. I am a semi-professional.
over
I'm
here.
on it, dude. So we've come now to the point where I'm going to let everyone have their final comments. And then I will need a namaste, John. So if you'd like the namaste out today, you could prepare that.
I hate Dinale. I don't want to do that.
All right, well, there you go then. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start with our man, Alan, with the Howl Comics. Sir, go ahead and, tell where they can find you, whatever you want to say. Take your moment.
Oh, hey, guys. Thank you for voting, and thank you for appreciating everybody's art here. I already got some working on these things, actually.
Yeah. A lot of people have,
I'm
dude.
doing some things behind the scenes
That
for some
Warhammer
people.
colours
Yeah.
looks badass, dude. That fucking kicks ass.
It does, dude. It looks really good.
Uh,
Yeah. It's very
Well, thank you very
Warhammer-esque. Is it a
much.
Warhammer project?
Yeah, this was it for the Warhammer D&QFB that we did. I just finished it up and I colored
Oh,
it.
I see. You colored it in. I get it. It looks great, dude. But yeah, no, actually, several of the artists have actually gotten work over here from this show, and that is just awesome. That's the whole point. So
That is really awesome.
it is awesome. So all right, well, thank you very much, Howell. And so just once again, what's that Twitter or email connection again?
That's not Mortal V's already taking care of it. He's the man.
Oh, Mortal's
It's
on
Twitter.
Yeah.
Hal Comics at Twitter and Instagram, the same thing. The Hal Comics and Instagram. Get him at the gram, yo.
There you go, guys.
Yeah,
And of
Graham,
course, Mortal V is in there, so he's definitely got it covered. But thanks for being on today, dude. We always love seeing your art. It's so much fun. Of course, another returning face we had today, which I'm very happy about, the fact that he's got a camera and he can come on more regularly, is Jiminy Cricket, dude. One of my favorite people in the whole world. So tell him what you're working on. You got any projects or just contact information there, Jiminy?
Well, I'm working on a comic book with Nasser right now, Nasser Rabadi.
Sweet.
And we're doing a horror anthology book that's going to launch on Indiegogo on Friday the 13th in March. So in about a couple of months.
Nice.
So if you all subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's Illustration by Design. I'm working on the pages every day. So you can go on there and watch live streams between 2 and 4 hours long of me drawing these pages for Nasser, trying to make his book look good.
Yeah, that's good on you, dude.
But yeah, so go to my YouTube channel, Illustration by Design. Please subscribe. Please hit the bell for notifications because I'm going to try to be on there every day, just drawing more pages for Nasser. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Sweet, dude. That is awesome news. Good to hear.
Yeah.
All right, and of course, we also have Eric Hawkins on. Go ahead, Eric.
You can find me on Twitter, ES_Hawkins. You can find me on Webtoons as well. If you look up Zombie for World of Oz, you'll find my first issue of the Zombie for World of Oz in its entirety out there. And I'll be doing new crowdfunding for issue 2 in April. And
Awesome.
that's about it.
That's cool, dude. To get into issue 2. That's what I want to hear.
Yep.
And of
I
course,
am 31% complete with it right now.
Oh, nice, dude. That's of course the Tin Man. You're looking there on his icon, by the way.
Holding the Betsy Ross flag.
Damn right he is.
Yes.
Damn right.
God
All
bless
right.
America.
God bless America. Well, thank you very much, Eric. Elrodimus, bubble this bitch. All right, go ahead, dude. Have at it.
You can catch me on the gram.
Hey, it's Claudio.
Elrod on the gram. Twitters. Not on Facebook. Yeah, I am, but I don't use it.
Yeah.
All right.
And this pin for hire if anybody ever needs anything.
Cool.
Real low key.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
Oh man. Cool.
Oh, goodness gracious. But excellent. Thank you very much, Elrodimus. I always love your art, man. It's really cool stuff. I love that Golden Age one today he did. It was really cool. All right, moving over here to the John Dillard, who is showing us some. What is this? Is it what is this you're showing us?
Well, I'm
here?
telling you
believe
what
this is the
I'll
buckler.
tell you what it is right now. Hold on a second. See now what I'm doing here. All these pages right here I'm working on, and there's other pages I can't really fit into the screen and all that stuff. But this is the ash can, the buckler ash can. This is the origin of how the buckler becomes a villain, and this is available in Rick Piper's campaign for the Canadian Shield. If you go onto the Indiegogo and you click the and you pick the perk that includes the ash can, this is going to be the origin of the and first appearance of the buckler. And this is I'm going balls out on this one. This is going to take me a while, and it's going to be pretty epic. So I would definitely pick that up if I were you.
Cool.
That's awesome, dude. That looks really fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Well, thank you, John. And that is really good stuff, man. But definitely check that out. And of course, this is the ash can for the Canadian Shield, which is on Indiegogo. The link is in the chat. Definitely go check it out. Nice. Booster.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, me. If you want to follow me on the Twitter, I'm Booster Kiwi. But I'm always here with Chester. I don't leave.
That's true.
This is where I stay now. Yeah. But you should also follow my my YouTube account. I might upload something. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to have to cut down on your daily rations. You're starting to cut into the stocks there. But anyway.
You stay away from my rations, you piece of shit.
That's true. Those are fighting words. That is true. But of course,
Elrod, what the hell is that, Elrod?
that is Claudio.
That's Claudia. Man.
Do not mess with Claudio. He is our sexy Argentinian. We love him. We
It's
love.
my new stepdad.
It is your new stepdad. There you go.
And
We
my
love
daddy.
Claudio. Claudio's badass. All right. So, and last but certainly not least, our guest of today, we have ourselves a Rick Piper. Go ahead and give your closing comments, sir. And you know, Rick, you might want to work on that elevator pitch. So, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for coming on and drawing the Canadian Shield. Thanks for everybody in the chat doing the same. You can find me here on YouTube. I'm doing layouts for future books at the moment, a lot on the channel, and you can find me here on YouTube, Twitter, and go back the Canadian Shield. You won't regret it.
There you go, guys. There you go. Clean and succinct. Now, I was going to have John Dillard do the Namaste today, Rick, because you know, it would have been cool. But he hates the Dinale Lama. So therefore, you're going to have to
Leave
do it,
my
Rick.
llama out of this.
You're going to have to Namaste us out of here, Rick. So give us some words of wisdom, please.
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'll take it from here, Rick. Thank you very much. Now, my dear sweet father used to say it. He was a very Christian man himself. There are no big deals, which didn't make a lot of sense to me until he passed. But the thing is, what he actually meant was, as long as you know where you're going when you die, there are no big deals in this life. So make sure you get right with God, get right with your family. Peace and love.
That's the most
Namaste.
wholesome thing I've ever heard you say.
Word to your mother.
Yeah, that was pretty nice,
Namaste.
dude. Namaste indeed. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. And on that note, later.
Good night, everybody.
Aloha.
Night all.
See you later.
Later.